chemistry grand, unraveling mysteries hand in hand, sailing the waves beyond the stars they soar, forever seeking more and more. Explorers at heart with whimsy and glee, the Wanderpus crew set their spirits free, in pursuit of good with chaos untamed, to find a new place to make their names. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Luminaries' minds, curious and bright, they explore the unknown and seek the light. With every text and book unfurled, more is understood of this new world. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Seen God steadfast against the tide, protecting the land they stand with pride, rising up from the city walls, keeping the rest safe through it all. Mysticians with their gift for spell, in the threads of magic they weave and dwell, observing the universe's hidden seams, propelling the crew to their hopes and dreams. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky. Wanderpus, their hearts entwined, sailing through memories left behind, stitching the bonds that forever tie, sailing to where the sea meets the sky.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of Hell, our October little arc. So today we are playing Kids on Bikes, which is Lurid / Vatna's suggestion or nomination for this year, and just the whole crew in general. You're all starting to celebrate the season. I'm not 100% sure how the Silver Thimble celebrates Halloween, or even if it is Halloween, but I think it's close. I want there to be decorations. I want there to be, like, little spooks. That kind of stuff, you know? And a foil chicken on my head. But, like, so we're going to start it off. Everybody's just having a grand time, celebrating. And I'm going to introduce the players right now.
Are you? Or am I going to do scratch off real quick?
Wait, we're going to do a scratch off because we're going to do two things. We're going to do a scratch off and we're going to do the trick or treat.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the scratch off. So Clem gifted a pet friend to Vatna, and Vatna rolled a 13, which is hilarious, but, like, this is not thematic to the 13s, but...
Thank you, Clem.
You're welcome. Let's do little scratches. Do a little, like, oh. I feel like I picked a mouse size too small for this, but there's some very controlled scratches.
Ooh.
Can I, like...
It's the fire guy!
Yeah, so cutie.
Oh, he's a little guy.
This is Ember. Ember is a firebug from Tefredes. So close to where Clem's moth is from. Ember
Nice.
is also there. Ember is a playful firebug that loves leaving behind small embers. When angered, they can cause large bursts of flames, has a love for food, the more well done, the better.
I love him.
Oh,
I
good.
would die for him.
Great.
Everything would die for him.
Yes.
It
So
is a bit of a arson creature for sure, though.
I mean, it's a moth to a flame, right?
It is Oh, it's not a bug. They're called firebugs because of like how often they like the little creatures will, like the wild ones, the not pet ones, will just burn villages down.
No.
It's
I
more of a
meant
flame to a moth.
yeah. That's what
This is
that's
fair.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's Vatna moth, little friend, flame to a moth.
And
Probably get along
now,
with glitter just great.
can you roll me a 1d2 in the chat real quick? I mean, in the workshop, not workshop. The roll 20 real quick. Forge. Heads is 1. One is trick. 2 is treat. Two treat, absolutely. All right, so yeah, all right, I will
nice.
turn this game that direction. All right, so we have Vatna, played by Lurid.
The waves are off mode tonight.
We have Gemini, played by Zach.
Yo.
We got Forge, played by Darkborn.
I have a troubling feeling about this device.
And we have Clem, played by VaNex, with new art for Clem.
Yay! Hello. Love it.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, this is
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Nice. And so you 5, if we count Peanut, are just like roaming around town on your bikes and on your skateboards, just like taking in the nice autumn weather. Like it's a beautiful day. And it's just like it's not too cold, it's not too hot. Like you're on your bikes, with the exception of Clem, who is clearly just skateboarding.
Yes.
I'm doing tricks off of every curve.
Honestly, so is Clementine.
Actually, yeah, I am trying to copy said tricks with bikes.
And then like you guys are seeing a lot of pumpkins. Like a lot of people are decorating with pumpkins recently. And like as you guys just go around, you see like this path that you don't recognize. Like you guys have walked around the city tons of times, but this path is just going off into the hills, and it looks perfect for a bike ride. And even Clem, like your skateboard is perfect to just go down this path. And like Peanut's just like, where does this go? Also, Peanut doesn't have a dye patch on, and we'll see why in a minute.
I want to find out.
Wait, Peanut had an eye patch?
Oh yeah, you missed that.
Peanut's had a month.
I zoomed down the hill full speed.
Yeah. I chase after.
Gemini gets back up on his penny farthing and starts pedaling it after.
Oh yeah, just real quick. Can everybody describe their bicycles? I'll start with Peanut. Peanut has a yellow banana seat bike. I was trying to like generate them on Midjourney, but like it does not like bicycles or how bicycles work. It's very angry about it.
Mine has like cardboard cutouts to make it look like masked riders.
Absolutely,
Which
and
one,
we know
like Kamen Rider Blacks or
Like the
does it look like
90s
a
one.
grasshopper? Okay. Hell yeah.
And we know Gemini's on a penny farthing. In case you guys don't know what a penny farthing is, it's the one really big wheel.
Also known as a velocipede.
It's the one with the giant wheel in the front, tiny wheel in the back, real old timey.
You got a bell?
Oh, I mean, why wouldn't I? Of course. It goes without saying.
And what kind of bike does Forge have?
Forges, if you think of Forges, it's kind of like off-road, mountain bike type of 10 speed with a basket in the front, usually for K10, with the with like with the lamp in front, and also a little bell and the grippy brakes.
Absolutely. And for Clem,
Hmm.
does your skateboard have like a deck? Is there like a pattern on the bottom or anything?
Oh yeah, I was imagining. I was imagining there is a pattern on the bottom, but like I don't know if like maybe I think maybe he got it like customized a little bit, and it's like got like little like I don't know. Like I think it is like kind of pink, but also I think there's like maybe like he got some like little citrus print on it because he loves loves that stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's like probably
Like
like
a
a little fade into like probably like I don't know like kind of like pink to orange maybe orange to pink. I mean on the edges.
And just as you guys are like going through these fields on just like the best fall day, it almost feels like the perfect fall day, if you know what I mean. Like once in a while, you guys' tires will run over like the leaves that have the perfect crinkle as you hit them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Oh, I do love the crunch.
Clementine, that's
there is
true.
a
Doing
perfect.
skids on wet patches.
Oh yeah, like some of the mud can be like there can be like some muds and just like hitting like jumps and stuff. And Peanuts with it too. Like Peanuts down for all this. Like he's just out having a fun day because last month was really stressful, and this month people have been having weird dreams thus far. But he is loving how much everybody is like celebrating for like the coming holidays, and like everybody is just like really putting their whole heart into it. So, crew in the chat, how are you celebrating slash decorating for the event? Like, are you guys like cooking stuff? Are you guys carving pumpkins? Because there's so many pumpkins all around the town right now, just so many, and it's just like it's amazing. Everybody's happy, perfect fall day. And you guys, player wise, you come up to what looks like a pumpkin patch. Like, and you don't recognize this being here. It wasn't here before. But there's like a barn and it's full of pumpkins. And there's a guy standing out front, and like Peanut pulls up on his bike and he puts his kickstand down and he's just like, "Oh, what's all this then?"
Vatna just rides right up to the man and says, "Are you a farmer?"
"Oh no, I would never consider myself a farmer. I'm just a farm hand." It's just like I'm just here with this patch, just trying to like, you know, make it festive. Like, it's like, and he's just like he puts his hand forward. He's like, "I'm Frank. Nice to meet you."
Yeah, Forge leans over to Clem and is like, "Farm hand? I did not know that farm had hands."
No, he helps out on the farm.
Oh, handy with farm. Gotcha. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I help at the farm. And the way that he emphasizes the,
Forge's eyebrows furrow a little bit as, wait, there's only one?
there only needs to be one farm.
See. Hmm.
And it's just like motions around. He's just like, "Go ahead,
Here
pick
or at
whichever
the
one you
farm?"
want." It's just like on the house for the Wander crew. And he tips
Oh,
his hat to you.
Oh, much thanks.
cute.
Thank you.
It's like, "Oh no, thank you for all of the things that you've done in this world. You've really livened it up."
Forge feels a little uncomfortable, but still smiles.
So there's something about these pumpkins that is putting you all at peace. At like all you want to do is decorate with these when you see them. Like you can immediately think of all the great places that you could put these around your apartment, all the wonderful ways that you could carve. Gemini and Vatna probably how good they could taste in different dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I want to find like the blobbiest gnarliest, most irregular one I can.
Absolutely. What is the perfect? All four of you. What is the perfect pumpkin for you? Like, if you were looking for the gnarliest, knobbliest, it's there. And it's still beautiful, Because I think those pumpkins are beautiful anyway. I know for Nika, the perfect pumpkin would be like a pure white one with a list of like veiny green on it, I think.
Yeah, it'd be like kind of a waxy, like a white waxy, gourdish type, with a little bit of like green and orange poking through.
Absolutely.
Just
And you
like
find it.
knots all over, so make it perfect for like decorating those as eyes.
Oh, it is so right there. And just like you see Peanut like walk right up next to you, Vatna, and it's just like that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I picked this one. And Peanut has one that looks like a cat's face. It has two little nubs that look like cat ears. Just already.
For Forge, it would be one that was what looked like it had a thick, meaty meatiness to it. Around it, like very smooth round, but enough that you can carve artistically into it, where you can get into the white, but very nice smooth orangeness. So that way he can carve it into some
Like a flat canvas type on one
kind
side.
of. So he can carve it into like a pumpkin automaton.
Okay.
As a decorative automaton.
Pumpkin
for-
Gundam.
For Gemini, it's just this big, like large, kind of misshapen, but like he can just tell it's like thick flesh, excellent, lots of pumpkin meat in there.
I think for Clementine, it's like really nicely round and plump, but its stem is like really thick and girthy, and it's got a little curve to it. So, like, I think that in general, like, that would be a really nice pumpkin for Clementine. Like something he can just kind of hold with both hands, and it's also just got like a nice little handle if he were to hold it the other way.
Yeah, VaNex did just say it was girthy.
I did say that word. That's that. And talk about the stem, nothing else. I don't.
So you guys like you got your pumpkins, and that's your treat, guys. Like, hold on to the for the rest
Ooh.
of the game. You'll see. But like, you will, no matter what happens in this game, all 5 of these characters have these pumpkins, and we will be able to do something with them in the future. So,
Do we have
keep that in
backpacks yet? Or
Oh, that's
not
awesome.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But
can I have a backpack to put it in?
sure, like you guys can have baskets on all of your bikes for sure. And you know what? They're just there. Peanut loads his pumpkin into, and the hand is just like, you guys traveled so far out here on those bikes. You guys must be thirsty, a little bit parched. Come on in, we'll get some apple cider and some donuts.
Man, thank you.
Oh, do you have French crawler?
We just have the powdered kind. We have cinnamon and we have sugar powder, but we also have the plain ones just for the boring kids.
Oh, okay. So you don't have the twisty. Okay, that's fine.
We don't have the twisties. Like, I don't know how many of you are from know of upstate New York traditions, and I don't know how like full America this is for everybody. But when I was a kid, when you were in school for Halloween, you ate sugar donuts, like the sugar powdered donuts and the cinnamon powdered donuts, and you drank apple cider. That was it. Okay, good. Zach's on.
Yeah. For us, it was powdered donut and Chucky milk.
Now, I do like
chocolate milk for Halloween.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes. Again, it was the South. What do you expect?
The plain donuts are good with, like, the only time they're useful is like with cider. If you're of the
with
type
cider,
that wants to
absolutely.
yeah, that's when the plain donuts shine.
See that?
So
well, I am there for those donuts inside.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Same as well. I also want
Mhm.
the dough of nuts.
And he welcomes you all into the he says, "Come on in." And it's decorated beautifully. It's got gourds hanging from the rafters, and he's got pumpkins all over the place. Boxes of donuts and like gallon jugs of apple cider, and he's got like little like half barrels set up for bobbing for apples.
Is this a holiday?
It's just like, what? Well, it's a local holiday for Sonnery. It's coming very close. Like All Hallows Eve. Have you heard of this? Do you celebrate that here?
There's look between 3s, 4. No? I know of Devil's Day. Sea Devil's Day. That's the only one.
Yes, we aren't particularly fond of the pirate queens in Sonnery. We have a mixed relationship with them from the past.
Understandable.
So we celebrate the All Hallows Eve. It's like, maybe you know it as another one. The 13th day? I think it's pronounced more the 31st for you all.
For us, I think it's Day of Remembered.
She's like, it's a day we celebrate to give each other a little bit of little bit of fear. Nothing bad, nothing bad. If you could all just
31st. I believe I call that Mother's Day.
Forge just looks at that, not like, I'm sorry, what?
Nothing more is said on.
Oh yeah, Nika's nailing it right on the head because so many people from Dyad were like based on the Pastora people who were farmers, and we know that. Then they brought a lot of their harvest festival culture here to the Silver Thimble. And like, as you guys are here, the donuts, by the way, Gemini and Vatna, amazing. Just like top tier. And like, if you like want to bob for apples, you absolutely can. Like the farmhand's joking. You guys haven't seen Peanut in a minute, but like you haven't seen Peanut for a minute. And he's just like, would you all like to play a little game? I promise it'll be a lot of fun.
Where's Peanut?
All right, where is Peanut?
Peanut had a head start on the game.
Oh, dang. Oh, man, that Peanut.
Oh, that's
Always-
not fair.
I know. You guys should catch up. He's like, sit here, and he places each one of you in front of a pumpkin. And these pumpkins have their like tops cut off already. Like, and he's just like, now don't peek. Everybody, lift off your pumpkin and reach inside, and your prize is waiting for you there.
Forge.
I'm gonna just do it real quick.
The same with Forge. Forge just quickly goes for it.
Yeah.
I love a group that I don't have to convince to do things. As you reach your hand into the pumpkin, like, and you're getting into the goo, you're getting into like and it smells very pumpkin-y. You feel what is unmistakably another hand at the bottom, like grab your hand and like interlock its fingers with yours and pull.
Cool.
Oh.
The next thing you guys know is you're all standing outside of the farm again.
Is that Peanut?
And you hear a tiny little meow. And then this orange cat goes running into the field.
Wonder where Peanut went.
Oh, I'm sorry. It sounded like meow.
I mean,
I think that
Peanut's
was
just
Peanut.
a cat, right? Like normally, Peanut's just a cat.
Normally Peanut's just a cat. Now, he's not wearing clothes.
Could we
It's
tell
just
that that is Peanut
I mean,
clearly?
if it's
It
cat to
looks
cat,
an awful lot like
then-
Peanut.
I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I probably know
Yeah.
that's Peanut.
Hey, Peanut, where's your clothes?
Hey, don't let him get away.
Wait, is this another
Is that-
tradition? And Gemini starts taking his shirt off.
The farmhand comes out like the farmhand at this point, wearing basically like pajamas, and you see that it's like early morning. He's like, "What are you kids doing here this early? We don't open up for another couple hours. I don't need any teenagers messing up our field. You come back later."
When did it get morning?
And
Was it-
kids, teenagers?
Gemini like leans over and is like, "It's all like age is relative. Don't worry about it."
But my relatives.
Come
are
on, get on your bikes and get. I don't need you guys trailing and don't drive your bikes up this far next time. Stop at the end of the lane. We got signs there. We'll open up soon. Just let the sun rise. Jeez. Kids these days. I know the holiday is exciting, but
Well, sorry. Thank you for your services.
Okay, we'll
yeah.
come back later when you're open.
Mm-hmm.
And you hop on and Peanut.
Have you seen a cat around here though? We're kind of looking for.
it's a barn. We got lots of cats.
Okay.
We got micers and we got ratters. What are you looking? You need to buy a cat? Go.
Well,
I think there's a pet store in town.
No,
This was a talking one.
This was our cat Orange. Tabby, we were trying to find him. I think that was him that vamoosed over yonder.
Look, kids, you can call animal control if you're looking for your cat. And this is like maybe somebody can help you. Put up signs. Like I recommend a reward.
Oh, good
That
idea.
usually gets people interested.
Okay.
Or just get another cat. One cat's as good as another, right?
I beg to differ. Very special cat to
He's
us.
irreplaceable.
A true friend.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
I'm gonna hop on
irreplaceable
and
cat.
right after Peanut.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Same.
Oh, for the record, Peanut ran further into the farm, the opposite direction that this guy wants you to go.
Oh, fun.
Still gonna
Cool. So
follow.
I'm gonna make it look like I'm going, and then I'm gonna U-turn real quick and then just dart past them.
All right, Vatna, that is most certainly a flight.
Ooh.
Okay, so everybody not playing this game, here's how the system works. There are 6 stats. We have fight, flight, brains, brawn, charm, and grit. Each one of these have a die set to them that all the players have set themselves. So for Vatna, he can only roll a d6 when it comes to fighting, but he has a d20 when it comes to flight. He has a d8 when it comes to brains, a d4 for brawn, a d10 for charm, and a d12 for grit. I'm going to say rushing past this farmer, because you're not trying to sneak past him, you're just trying to make it so he doesn't grab you, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna say all you gotta do is roll against his his brawn, but his brawn is only a d6, so I'm gonna roll a d6 and you're gonna roll a d20.
All right.
Yeah,
I got a 17.
He rolled a 2, you rolled a 17. He falls on his face in the mud trying to catch you, leaving it wide open for the rest of you to just like charge past him.
I'm going to bolt it too,
Yep.
because
Yeah,
we are
Clem
not
kind
going to
follows.
leave Peanut behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And like with you beat him by 15, you can like what's slowing him up or what makes it so he can't chase you guys right away?
It was very dewy before, and now he just slipped on the very muddy ground.
He lost the boot.
Oh, he lost a boot.
And got stuck. Yes.
Clem, can you roll brains real quick?
Okay.
Clem's brains is D12 for the record.
How d-
All you're gonna have to do is get above a 6.
Okay. Am I able to just click on it and does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Or-
On the
Okay.
word.
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
Click on the word.
And there's no modifier, right?
No modifier for this one.
Yeah, just submit. Okay.
Ah, that was a 12 though. That was sick. Oh,
Oh,
Are
I
we
think
doing
did
the
it twice on
exclude
accident.
rule?
that's fine. But the first one was enough.
Yeah.
Either one of them is fine. So it's a 12 and a 9. But like the 12, you beat it by 6. So his boot comes off, Clem, and like it's kind of terrifying. Like you're the only one that sees this, but you can describe it afterwards in such detail that the other ones will believe you. You don't have to convince them of it.
Mhm.
But his toes are long, like
Oh.
so long, and like in his boot he had them curled up almost like a fist. He's got hands where his feet should be.
Oh.
They're like like his like foot fingers are poking out of the holes.
Oh. Okay.
And you see him, he sees you see him, and like he looks at you with vengeance in his eyes. Like you having this knowledge infuriates him. But he's trying to get his boot out of the mud because he can't move. Like it's Johnny Bravo can't be seen without my glasses situation.
Mm-hmm.
One of
Nobody
the
can
best
see
jokes
him.
ever.
Like he cannot be seen without his boot. Terrible.
What I saw without his boot. Oh.
Yeah, this is like fucking the Shy Guy SCP situation. Don't do that.
Oh no! Oh, ah.
But now you guys are
Look
in the
at his
field.
foot.
It's
So you guys, like Peanut is staring up at this clock as you guys like reach this field, and it's got pumpkins all over the place. But Gemini, at least, probably all of you, well, maybe not all of you, realize that this is not how pumpkins grow. Like, why are they like set up like this? Why is there a clock in the center of it?
Must be some kind of new breed of pumpkin, huh?
hey, what kind of breed would that be?
I don't know.
It looks pumpkin-y to me.
Are they arranged in what could be described as patterns?
Peanut just is like, wow.
Hey, Peanut.
I try to carefully go over to get Peanut.
Actually, I need to make a roll for Peanut's intellect, actually.
Pumpkins arranged in any particular patterns?
Oh, I'm looking for a 6 for Peanut. Okay, Peanut has retained his intelligence. At least enough, but he cannot speak. He you see Peanut like scratching at the ground. And he walks up to one of the pumpkins and just begins hissing.
Hey, Peanut, where's your clothes?
Peanut, are you okay? Peanut, are you okay?
You see a very dejected cat. Like he's just upset.
Okay. So you have no clothes. We understand that. We would be mad too.
What are
In the
your clothes
distance,
like
you
in
hear
this-
they
in
went
this
this
pumpkin?
way. They must be breaking into things again.
Peanut, we
Where-
have to go.
Are your clothes in this pumpkin? Gemini kicks the pumpkin that he's hissing at.
Roll me a what's it? Not brawn. Roll me a brawn. Gemini's brawn is 12. All you need for this one is over a 3.
With a modifier or
I don't think so.
okay.
Yeah, okay. You burst this pumpkin open, and inside it's gonna be this one over here because that's the one I've got set up to do it. Inside is this ridiculously disgusting looking hand
Ugh.
with a face, and So here's the fun question for you guys. Whose face is this? This is the face of somebody one of the children know. That like the bodies that you guys are in are 4 different kids. This face is somebody that you know. It could be a younger brother, it could be like a schoolmate, it could be just like your best friend. Anything. Or just like a school bully. Like, but this hand creature, I'm gonna make him real big so we all can see him.
Oh god, it's worse.
Oh.
It just keeps getting worse the closer we see it. It's so veiny. Oh god. Oh.
Could it be like one of my friend's parents?
Sure. What's their name? The friend's name. Well, you don't have to name the parent.
John.
Alright, this is John's dad. He left for work a couple days ago and just had to keep calling saying that he was staying at a hotel. But like he's been missing for a couple of days. And with no word after he said he was going to be staying at a hotel in Evil.
Huh.
But he is screaming right now and like spider like running at you guys.
I'm going to pick up Peanut and just be like, we need to get out now. We've got Peanut, let's go.
I accidentally put Peanut there. Yeah, Peanut would fit in your basket. Your bike, that like you guys' bikes and skateboard is still right there. Did you want to spend any time rolling that intellect for me, Vatna?
Sorry, I must have cut out when you asked for that. Yes.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I actually stopped talking when I was about to ask you for that. But yeah. So it didn't cut out. I was just bad.
Gaslight.
So you have a D8 brains. I'm gonna say that looking for a pattern is a 6. Okay. Like you start to make out the pattern. That's a failure. Give yourself 1 adversary token. Like and also, this is just every time we fail here. I'm gonna explain something for the chat real quick. Chat. Oh wait, no, we're not there yet.
I
Don't
got 2
worry.
because I got easy going as a strength.
Oh, okay, good. So 2 adversary tokens. Excellent. Adversary tokens, everybody, can give a +1 to other people's rolls. It's like helping people. Yeah. So you guys are just running, taking off.
Yeah.
Who wants to? Oh, yeah. And you try to figure this out, but the pattern is just lost to you. How old is this body, Vatna? The one that you're in now.
Oh, a little bit into their teenage years. I'd say 14, 15.
All right. So yeah, Vatna,
From a human perspective.
From a human perspective. When I ask ages this time, for this game, think of yourself as just like a human kid.
Yep. For the audience.
And like, yeah, for the audience, everybody. As you're running, like, I think we're gonna write down your fear. And I think you fear these hands. Or like, do you fear these hands or do you fear pumpkins?
These hands for sure.
Okay, so yeah, whenever you deal with these hands in the future of this game, you are at a disadvantage because you're just so fucking scared of them.
Who wouldn't be? Like,
they're terrifying.
This is a legit fear. Like, come on.
Yeah,
No, I'm with you.
Ooh.
These
Alright, so
hands. So
who
we call
wants to
them
roll?
THs?
Yeah, TH is fine. But while Vatna's like busy staring at this, who is your swiftest person to get away? Who wants to roll the swift check to get away from it?
No, swift check
It
the flight.
Yeah, flight. Sorry, not swift. My bad. That's
Okay.
a different game.
I have a D8 on my flight. I don't know who has a higher flight.
To get out of here with no problem, without anybody getting hurt and anybody like getting caught by these hands, it's gonna be a 10. I don't know if anybody can do that.
Can I have it?
What's that?
Can I have it?
Can you have the roll? Or are you saying half
Half.
or roll?
Like one half.
Okay.
So for me, that would be a automatic 10.
If you want to make this roll, it's still going to be a second late because you're currently studying the area.
Okay.
I think the person with the best flight other than you, is it Gemini? Yeah, it is Gemini, has the best flight. And you could give him a +1 to it if you wanted to, but he'd still have to roll the best the 10-sider can roll, or the second best the 10-sider can roll. Or we can wait and wait till you finish the studying as this thing gets much closer, making it more dangerous. So while he's studying, somebody can try to push this thing off or hit it away, so that you have a chance.
I do get a +3 when defending one of my friends, so because I have protective as a strength. So there's.
Yeah, sure. You can try to wail on this thing.
I'm gonna try and stomp on it because I'm holding Peanut.
Yeah, alright. So that is still going to be a 10 to do it, but you've got +3 and much better in your fight for it. So go ahead and make that roll.
All right. Motherfire. Seven.
Oof. That's still a failure.
Can I
Okay.
give him 2 adversity tokens?
That would only take it up to a 9.
Yeah,
Does
save.
anyone else have
Save.
one?
No, we are the only ones that have failed.
All right.
Failures are perfectly fine though. So this thing jumps on you. It's about the size of your chest now that it has uncurled all of its feathers. So imagine like a face hugger
Ew,
situation, but it wraps itself around your neck and chest and just starts biting you.
Oh god.
Gemini and Clem, you are seeing what is, for a quick second, Forge is a child, terrified of this. How old are you, Forge?
I'm 17.
For a quick second, you see a 17-year-old terrified. What does the 17-year-old look like, Clem and Gemini? It's a human. Like, you tell me the gender. Tell me what they look like.
I'm thinking Molgoth, whatever a 1930s equivalent would be. Kind of long black hair with red streak in it.
I love this.
Just wearing all black.
No, I'm fine with that. It's like, we good?
Yeah, kind of scrawny and lanky.
So you are being rabidly bitten by this hand, and the teeth are just tearing into you, and yeah, so that's where we are. Vatna, you're terrified right now. You are seeing Forge, and who keeps flashing back into from big cat guy that you're used to seeing Forge as, and then who Forge, the body that Forge is in, which is this Molgoth a red streak in their hair, being consumed by the face of your friend Jonathan's father, just biting into him, and also this weird hand monster.
First instinct is to reach for one of my weapons. That I don't think is there at the moment.
Oh, it wouldn't be. You all do realize that you have the weight of backpacks on you.
That's different.
Yeah, I'm just terrified. I don't want to get near this thing. So I think I'm just gonna like huck the first thing that I see that I grab from my backpack, which is a newspaper.
Oh, were you guys out delivering papers? You guys all just on a bike route this morning? That's why you're here so early?
They're left over from yesterday.
Alright, yeah. That's a fight for sure.
Wait, are we paper people? Is that what we are?
One of you is. One of us is, at least.
Okay.
I have a newspaper. That doesn't mean I like. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
17
Did you
it's-
steal it from somebody then?
My
I
dad
just stole
maybe?
this guy's paper.
My dad. I stole from my dad. So what?
17's the age you might have a bike route.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I think they're
fight.
14, 15.
I mean, that too.
I'm
but-
17.
That's a 1.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh,
that paper. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, on my failure, how many adversity tokens did I get?
You get 1.
Okay.
Unless you have the ability that makes it so you get more.
Okay, that's what I was
So
asking.
remember when I said if you guys miss with newspapers, something breaks?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yes.
Hit the clock.
Hey,
I remember.
No, you hit another pumpkin.
Oh no.
Oh,
Another.
shit.
Oh, ew, it's worse. It's so fleshy.
So this one is like scurries out of it, like with the skittering sound of a like a spider running at you guys. And like the face is just screaming. Peanut had to have been dropped by Forge as like Forge is fighting this creature. Peanut is hissing and like taking swipes at the hand, but he can only roll a 1d6 for his attack, so I'm gonna try it.
I will give.
No.
I will give Peanut an adversity token if that helps.
I'm just gonna tell you, it won't. These
Okay.
things are a 10 to like do much to.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like these guys are like a step above. Like these are your scary guys.
Oh, they're so grippy. I hate it.
We gotta get out of here.
I
Yeah, Clem and
Gemini-
Gemini.
Gemini is going to throw himself in between it and everybody else so that it will attack him instead.
I mean, I want to stomp on it, but
Hey, if someone could take this thing off of me, please.
yeah. I mean, which one? I mean, I want to. Let's see.
I didn't actually like read it in the rules. I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna say you guys can use your adversary tokens after you make rolls too, just to make this game
Oh.
easier on us all.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like so, if somebody needs a boost, you guys can do it.
Okay.
Which one are you going after, Clem?
Actually, I think I'm gonna change my mind and try to like rip the one off of Forge.
Are you just trying to like grab it and like brawn it, or are you just trying to like, are you gonna like bat it off of him? Because if you try to bat it off of him, that'll be fight. But if you try to grab and just pull, that would be brawn. Or if you wanted to study him, that would be brains.
I mean, I don't. I mean, is there any? Do I have anything to like bat him with? Like,
Oh, you tell me. You got you got a baseball bat in your back?
I'm gonna reach in and see. Yes. And if I
So, Clem, you reach back and you grab this baseball bat that was in your backpack. Not even in your backpack, strapped to the side. You also have a baseball mitt and a ball in there. You're part of like the local, your school's. You're on the varsity team. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
you are because you got 20 in fight, and you've got like brawn and stuff, so you're strong. You can swing for the fucking fences.
Okay.
What's the name of the local baseball team? Like your high school baseball team. What's the name?
I don't know any good baseball names.
Anybody can suggest too. Just
Yeah,
I
suggestions.
was
would
thinking of
appreciate 'em.
if there was gonna be like a sports team.
Yeah. Like, what's a good name?
There
for a
is now.
sports team? 'Cause I can live off of that or go with it, but I'm not sure. Trying to think of a mascot, but
Great Ganders.
okay.
The
I was thinking of birds.
scarecrow.
Like I was thinking like cranes, but like ganders. Okay.
Yeah,
the Ganders.
Yeah,
Great
'cause
Ganders.
Goosedale, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Goosdale's
Okay.
Ganders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Goosdale's
that.
great Ganders.
Yep, like that. Great ganders.
GGGs.
Yes.
Ah shit! It's just shortened to GGs.
Yeah, the GGs.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
the
the
three-
for
the
the
three
for the
Gs.
GGs.
Jeez, yeah. The Goosdale Ganders.
All right,
Love that.
Goosdale Ganders, 10 out of 10. So yeah, roll your fight. Roll your fight and take a +2 to this.
Okay.
So, Clem has a.
So
We know
two-
Clem's the baseball star.
Fight and then 2 modifier
Eh.
or
Yep. Fight
Okay.
and with a modifier of +2.
+2. Okay, so just gonna put 2.
Oh no!
Oh no! Did I do that wrong? No, I didn't.
No, you
Okay.
did it right. We
I
just
did it
rolled
right.
really
I
low.
just got a really bad roll. Yeah, I see it now. Oh god. That's just a 2. I'm sorry for it.
Clem,
Yes.
add the fear, disappointing people.
That is actually a actual in character fear too. But okay.
There we go. And like, all right, Gemini,
Got it.
what happens with this roll? Like, it goes terribly. They are 6 below what they need to do, and like when you miss by that much, it's a problem. Somebody's getting hurt somehow. What happened,
Mhm.
Gemini?
Are they
Like
getting
you're
hurt?
watching this.
Or did Clem overshoot the swing and hit another pumpkin and break it open?
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Felt
right.
like I thought
Why
I-
do you
thought I
want
just
more
hit
of
it, but
these?
okay.
Why? Why?
Oh, I
would
just
you be this
missed.
way?
All right.
Like that's-
I felt like I just hit him real hard, and no, I missed.
Yeah, you heard that splat.
Got in a panic, and I was like, oh, and then I just yep, hit another pumpkin.
Call me Billy Corden.
Well,
Or what's it? Corbin? Corbin.
I
That's a
want to.
Smashing Pumpkins joke, people.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
got it.
Yeah,
won't
no,
know
I
names,
was. Yeah.
so-
Well, since one of my flaws is reckless, I'm gonna just
Mine is 2.
flail and try and reach into my bag, and I'm gonna use a penny slots to see what I grab.
Oh, just 1 second. I want to give Gemini an actual turn
sorry.
here because
Sorry,
everybody
go
else is like made a got.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gemini is going to be like, hey, maybe we should like run towards the farmhand and get his help. This is weird. I think Gemini is gonna use flight.
Yeah, okay. You just try to run away to the farmhands, though.
Yeah, to get help.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Clearly, they don't know anything about this. They need to know about this and help us, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're 100% right. 7. I was gonna say a 6 is what it takes, but like you see the nice friendly farmhand Frank is coming running up to you guys at the same time. He's just like, oh, kids, you can't be back here. You can't be back here.
Help! There's some weird hands with faces, and they're weird, and they're attacking us.
They're not hands with. Don't worry. You get. He walks up to Forge and like, Forge, you just tangled in roots, is what it looks like. Like you feel them like wrapped around you. It's just like really thorny, super thorny roots. And it's just like, you guys have been smashing up my fucking kids. This is why you're not supposed to be back here. You owe me
Sorry,
for
we were
3
just-
prize pumpkins.
We were just trying to find our cat. We found the cat. Ah.
I'm glad you found your cat, but who's gonna be paying for this?
How much is
Get-
it?
It's like, how much do we charge for pumpkins? X amount of dollars. And I think it's just like going to be like one of those things where you all have to like pitch in.
Yeah.
It's like, and don't forget the trespassing. And I need one of you guys' phone numbers because I'm gonna call your parents.
I have a phone.
Everybody has a phone in Goosedale. What are you talking about? We're the first people that got it set up. Don't you lie to me, young man. And or woman that I'm not sure about.
After he gets his money, I just book it.
Yeah, roll me a fucking another. I know it's flight. I just keep wanting to call it something else. I keep wanting to call it Swift and then Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
I mean, it makes sense for the time.
15.
Yeah, Vatna, you once again skedaddle the hell out of here.
It's like, I'll pay you.
Right behind you.
I'm gonna pay you, but bye.
Peanut just hisses.
I'm like stuck.
I like
Can someone
reach
help?
down and grab Peanut, put him in the basket.
All right. Yeah, guys, Vatna's out of here, but Forge is very much still wrapped up in the vines, and he's just like walks up. He's just like, it's always the goths every Halloween, over and over again on you guys. What's with you? We just sell you the pumpkins. You don't have to come in. And you with the bat. I know who you are. I've seen you at those games.
Aw.
All right. One of you give me your house number. And don't you lie to me. So somebody has to tell me. You don't have to give me a phone number, but you have to tell me your parents' name. It doesn't have to be like a mom and dad. It can just be one parent. I'm not telling you how these kids' lives are.
Gemini will. My mom is Gertrude.
Gertrude. Oh,
And
you're the son of Gertrude.
yeah.
Okay, used to have her as a teacher. Like, don't you?
I want to be known.
like-
Gemini. The kid Gemini is 13.
I think it's gonna be your grandmother, old Gertie.
Okay.
Because Nika wrote old Gertie in there, and I think it's hilarious.
That's
And I also
great.
said that she used to be his teacher, and he like looks older, and he's just like, all right, I'll call old Gertie, let her know that you guys have all been up to trouble. And she's like, you've paid in full. Wait, and it's just like, okay, he just pulls out like his like pruning shears and starts clipping the roots around Forge. All of you can roll an intellect check if you want. You don't have to, but you can. Except for Vatna, who's out of here. To look at these vines that are holding Forge to the ground.
Oh, okay, so that's brains, right?
That's brains, sorry, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to.
It's gonna be this is a 6. We are looking for a 6 or higher.
Oh, I'm not gonna roll that because I'm a 4.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. So Gemini got it.
Wait, does
And-
everybody roll or? Oh, okay.
Anybody who wants to.
Okay, so
7.
can I roll 2
was
then,
that?
or?
Why does it roll 2 dice for you for that?
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Because
I don't
But
know.
the
Did
6
that
was
for
the
me too
first one.
earlier?
yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Do we
Like,
always
so
roll
can
2d6?
do I roll 2? Do I roll 2 or
Yeah.
like is that it? Okay. Okay.
Just click it and whatever it comes
Yeah,
out. Oh,
I got a 3. Okay, I got a 3.
okay. So VaNex, give yourself an adversary token, and like
Okay.
VaNex, you prick your thumb on a very sharp thorn
Oh.
as like you're trying to like help out. And Gemini, from watching VaNex, watching Clem like prick their thumb,
Mhm.
like you see it, like if that's what clicks for you. These pumpkin roots have thorns, thick ones, like almost like a rose bush style.
Oh, actually, I think I had 2 because.
Uh,
Where's he going?
So Gemini's be like, hey, Hey, is this like a new breed of pumpkin? They don't normally have thorns.
And it's just like, Frank, the farmhand, like, as he's like pruning off, it's just like, yeah, we crossbred them with some kind of flower to make them grow faster, like really, really quick. They're not the best for eating anymore, but they're hardy. They're real hardy. Yeah,
Unless
they take the
get hit
soil
with a
basically
baseball
anyway.
bat.
Well, I mean, if they get hit with a baseball bat by our star player here.
Oh, yeah. Alright, sorry for the problems, bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's a
Yeah.
soggy newspaper in one of them.
Yeah, sorry. We'll head out, and apologies.
Mm-hmm.
And Clem, your hand, like, it's just like you're gonna want to get that bandaged up. Like, it's not safe out. Dirt, a lot of grime. As the blood drips from Clem's hand and hits the ground, it vanishes almost immediately. And you see one of the Gemini. You're the one that rolled high, so like Gemini, you see one of the pumpkins kind of go boop, boop, and get bigger. That's my it gets bigger noise for vegetables.
Oh, jeez.
Also, just a quick question. Like, when I failed last time, do I also get adversity from that, or?
Oh yeah, you do get
Yeah. Yeah, and also I have the easygoing, so does that make it 2?
That does make it 2.
Okay, so then I'd have 4. Okay, making sure.
That's a lot of that's gonna be a lot of pluses in the future.
And that's what that's for, right? I can use them to add to things.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, interesting. All right, keep that in mind.
Make sure to take care of that thumb.
Yep.
Here's a fun part.
Okay.
You don't remember, like, how to, like, real first aid. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
no. Okay.
like, Clem, big ol' honey badger Clem,
Yeah.
knows how to sew up a wound, knows how to bandage up a wound.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever you are right now does not know how to do that. So you're gonna have to go get this looked at, and you're just thinking you need to go get an adult.
Okay.
And it feels weird to be thinking that because you are an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like holding my hand. I'm like, oh, I gotta find somebody. I gotta find an adult to help fix this. This is it's gonna be sore later. Okay. I need to be able.
Unless
to
somebody's
swing
got
and
band-aids
play.
in their backpack.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
Oh.
Can I use the funny thoughts to check my bag to see if I have
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I'm moving you guys to this one because we're out of the.
All right.
This is us getting back into town. The sun is just rising.
Mhm.
Like, nobody's looking for you guys right now because you were on your fucking paper route.
Oh.
We can get started on that.
All right. I played the card.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a D100.
D100. Okay.
31. I think we've got 31 before. It is a lighter. Oh no, does Forge's character smoke?
Or do arson.
Or arson?
Some people
There's
buy
only two
lighters
reasons.
just to be cool. Some people have lighters just to be cool.
Or they just like to look at the fire, you know. There's
Yeah, there
nothing
you go.
wrong with that. Oh god. Later.
Or maybe it's
Okay.
something I found
Just
on the
like,
ground, picked up, and
I'll
thought it was
cauterize
funny.
it.
Hey, later.
Yeah, I
who
mean,
knows?
yeah.
Oh, did I let you do that?
Yeah. Do you want to do
Oh.
this?
It's on my hand, right? Like, I think I need that to not be.
Yeah, I think
That's not
the way that
burn.
I was thinking it is like it slit your thumb. Like it was a
yeah, that's what I was
really-
thinking too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking
Yeah.
thumb.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was like. My hand, I meant like somewhere on it. So like, yeah, the thumb.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
that's
thinking,
exactly what I
yeah.
was thinking there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, should we go tell John we found his dad?
Oh.
This is John right here.
Oh,
John sees you guys like coming on your bikes, and he's like, you guys are really late. You're lucky my dad's not here, because he'd be so mad about getting his paper this late.
Oh yeah.
You guys,
Yeah.
guys, we got
John!
class in just a couple hours.
John,
Yeah,
your
what's up?
dad had a pumpkin face. And he was a
What?
hand.
No. Yeah, my dad's got a face and a hand. How'd you guys get here? Why are you so muddy? What happened to your clothes? And then he says a name that we all hear as Forge, but that's not what he said.
Okay.
Peanut here got loose and ran into the pumpkin patch. Way to go,
Oh, a
kid.
kitty? Oh, who's your kitty?
Peanut.
Aw. And he's just like, he starts petting Peanut. Peanut is not super happy about it, but is playing along.
Yeah. I can only...
This is Nurse Helen. Nurse Helen is like getting ready to like get in her car, and she sees you all, and she's just like, Helen's, sorry, not Helen. Helen's is just like, my, you guys are off getting hurt this early in the morning? Get over here, I'll patch you up.
Oh,
She's like, I'll be late for work.
Thank you, Nurse Helens.
thank you.
I'll hand her paper too.
She takes her paper and she's like, thank you, I would have liked it with my coffee, but I understand, you guys. You must have run into something fierce out there.
We had to save Peanut.
Vines.
Oh, look at you. Look at this little guy. And like scritches Peanut under the chin. She's just like, well, let me get out my first aid kit. And she pulls out a first aid kit with like iodine and like bandages and gauze. Just let me look you over.
Okay.
She really quickly manages to bandage up Clem's finger.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, oh, you got that big game tonight. You might have to sit this one out.
No, I think I can. I think I can play through it.
I think Gemini is going to like something occurs to him. He's like, "Hey, how familiar are you with the Wander crew?"
Hmm.
I'm sorry, is that one of you guys' new shows? I don't keep up on with the television.
Okay.
Forge's eyes just get wide, like, oh no. Oh, what the heck?
Jonathan / Johnny is just like, what show is that? When's that on? What's it about?
I overheard it somewhere. I was just wondering what it was.
I've been thinking in my head that I'm like a really big comic book nerd. Can I reach into my pack and pull out a issue of the Wander Crew?
I think this is pretty close to like moving into like powered area for sure. But let me.
If I'm still thinking like I'm Vatna, then
yeah, absolutely. I think this is a charm, and this is a charm 10. Like you got 4 on your adversary thing. So like I think we could make it happen, but it's gonna take a lot to do.
And we can also help out if needed.
got a 5.
Alright.
What did I
Got
need?
a 5. You need a 10.
I got 4.
I'll give you one of mine.
Okay.
Cool.
You
why not?
all, as that happens, you feel like everything get kind of weird for a second. Like the whole tension stuff, like goes. We're used to the tension at this point. Like, whoom, and like a whole world pulls in as Vatna pulls out a comic. What is the name of the issue? Like, what is the Wander Crew in peril? The Wander Crew. I actually know what it is. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me open up my thing. It is the Silver Thimble Pumpkin Peril.
Oh, well, that's great.
Pull it out, but I just like kind of freeze when I feel that tension. Thinking,
Gemini
"Uh-oh."
looks at that and it's like, oh, it's a comic book. Okay.
Oh,
Kind of just trails off.
I just got it. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Johnny's just like, my dad said he was gonna get that for me when on his way back from Evil, but like he's just been delayed. Can I read that one? Can I just borrow it? You know, because we're friends.
Well, he
I
said he
haven't
just
read it yet.
hadn't read it yet. Yeah, after he's
I
done.
mean, we're not friends enough that you would just let me borrow it right now.
Gotta
Like, I'll
go
give
to
it
my
back.
paper
You gotta
route.
get home.
Bye.
Johnny will remember that.
Johnny, he's got to read it first. That's the rules.
It's like, I need my comic book money, and he's trying to take my comics. Like,
Oh well, I fully agree.
Yeah.
Johnny's kind of a piece of shit, turns out. One second. Alright. So, you hear the ringing. You hear a clock ticking and then ringing. As you know, instinctually, you're about to be late for school.
Oh.
So, you guys can like hurry up. You can all work on the paper route if you want to, because I think that you guys keep Vatna's character company while they do the paper route.
Johnny's just gonna be like, we could play hooky and just not go.
Something's going on. Maybe we could investigate instead of go to school?
Or we could like, I think everybody's seen us as like not us.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, game? Yeah.
Unlike the
Confused.
rest of you, I think we should also
It's confused.
take a moment to get cleaned up.
Mm.
I'm down at the street corner, just waving you guys to come on over.
Yeah. Clementine's gonna start walking over though. Like,
But also, we could maybe learn more about what's going on if we go to the school.
But then we'd be
That is-
stuck there?
We
I
stuck in
think.
school.
Yeah,
When we
maybe-
regroup, I say, I don't know if the term anomaly applies, but there is some. We can all agree on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Peanut? Exactly.
Loving this.
Peanut's not. Peanut is not happy about this.
Oh.
Are we
Peanut is
doing
having a
homework?
time.
Hey,
Oh,
Peanut,
yeah.
what do you think we should
Peanut.
do?
Like I
Yeah.
imagine Peanut having that face like Grumpy Cat with the frown.
Peanut, you want to go to school with us, or do meow once for yes or two for no? If you
I
think,
think
we should go to school.
figure this out first.
He swats at Gemini. He's like,
What?
Again, I'm dirty and not comfortable. I want to get cleaned up.
Look at me.
all right, Forge, where do you live?
Oh gosh. My mother and I live next to the nurse.
Oh, we live right here. Okay. You want to go on in there? Is your mom at work?
Mom is also a nurse. So yes.
All right. So she didn't wait for her paper like Helen's did.
I'm going to go and finish the paper route and then get it while getting a scope of the neighborhood.
Okay, that works for me. All right, so Vatna's going throughout the town. Forge is gonna go try to get cleaned up, and Gemini and Clem.
I think Gemini might go to school. But I don't. If that would probably interrupt the play. I assume you want us either all to go or not.
No, honestly, I'm perfectly fine with you guys doing whatever you want.
Well, Forge is willing to go to school, but wants to get cleaned up first.
Yeah.
Clementine was gonna follow Vatna.
Yeah, sure. So do we want Gemini and Forge to go inside, get cleaned up, eat breakfast, and
Also, because Gemini's
Clem
13, technically he'd be going to a middle school, right? Whereas
it's all like this is a Voca Central School situation for me. Like the whole school,
okay.
like K through 12th, is all in the same building.
Yeah.
Also, I feel
If
like
you-
this. Kid...
Sorry, a Voca Central School. That's just me. That's just for me, guys.
Okay. Also, I was gonna say, like, I feel like this kid did get ready. Like, he's already ready to go to school. He just got his clothes a bit dirty, I guess, from the, like, doing what we're doing. But,
Yeah.
like, he is
Oh
ready
yeah,
to go. So,
that makes sense because you were dressed for school. You all had your backpacks on and stuff. And Clem
Yeah.
just got a little hurt, but didn't like.
yeah.
Yeah, the only one that got really dirty and messed up was Forge.
Yeah. I just got pricked by, like, a vine, but I'm good.
Yeah, just like an angry vine of some kind.
Yeah. It's like, whatever that was. No. But
Whatever
yeah.
that was. But you did get it cleaned up. It stings like hell though. That iodine is no fun.
Yeah. Kind of like trying to not move the thumb too much, but thinking about, how am I gonna do this?
Alright, so
Leave
let
it
me get
alone.
1 second so I can make sure all of the tokens are on the right pages and nothing is.
Oof.
Okay, so we have Vatna and Clem doing the bike route situation, which is delightful. Because
And
Clem's on a
Vatna.
skateboard doing
Yeah,
this
gonna
for the
fall on my
record.
skateboard.
Skateboard
Yep,
and a
I'll
tow
say.
rope.
Yep. Sure.
Dragging Clem along.
Yep, I'm just chilling. Scooting along with you.
Go ahead and make me. Clem, can you make me an intellect and brains, and Vatna, you make me a speed. This is to see if you can remember. Actually, or you guys don't even have to make me rolls. Do you remember your route?
I do.
I'm just following him along, so.
It just clicks, just falls right into place.
Absolutely. And like this old guy. Oh, did I switch the pages for you guys too? Yeah. Oh, this old guy comes out and he gives you like a salute and he says thank you, and then he says your name. What is this character's name?
Jesse.
All right. He's like, thank you, Jesse. And it's just like, oh. He looks like over at Clem's hand, and it's just like, what happened there? You gonna be good for the game tonight?
He just moves his thumb a little bit. I think I'll be fine. Yeah. It's kind of sore, but I think I can make it through.
It's like, all right, we're counting on you. GG's, as he like waves a flag, like one of those little like triangle flags that just says GG's on it, but it also has like a goose.
Yee. GG's.
All right, 1 second. Alright, so, let me get back to Gemini and Forge. Sans Peanut. All right, so we are in Forge's house. Forge, you have. Oh,
Yeah, no.
okay. Your mother left you a nice breakfast on the table with a pitcher of orange juice and a note that says that she's gonna be home late tonight. She expects that you will probably be at the baseball game, like the Halloween special game tonight. So, she left you some money to order yourself a pizza. Tells you not to have any more than 3 friends over, and it says XOXO and then your mother's name, but it starts with your character's name. What's your character's name?
My character's name is Marisol. Or Marisol.
Oh, real quick. When I gave the name Gertrude, should I have given myself an adversity token?
Yes. When you fail, for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
All right. Marisol, like all around your house, it's just nice. It's comfortable. Like you and your mom lived here for quite a while. She works, she works a lot of hours, but she pays the bills.
I don't actually think I failed, but I just.
If you didn't fail, then don't bother.
Okay, it's
just
it was also when we remembered something and forgot something else.
Oh yeah, then yes, yeah, you're right. Do that.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you're gonna go get cleaned up. Gemini, on Forge's table, there is a full breakfast.
Ooh.
It's set up just like like I said, pitcher of orange juice, all of the breakfast staples that the Marisol household has.
Everyone's gonna run off. It's like, hey, you gonna eat all this?
You better leave me at least half.
Will do. Gemini goes to town eating half.
For sure. Also, you guys brought in the paper because that would make sense. So,
Oh yeah.
Gemini, you sit at the table and you can flip through this paper if you want to, or you're just gonna get to the funnies.
Flip through,
What-
see if anything catches the eye. If nothing catches the eye, then go to the funnies.
Okay. Roll me in. I think it's gonna be brains. Yeah, it's gonna be brains. We just need a 3 or higher. There you go. 6 doubles it. So excellent. As you're flipping through, you notice a missing persons section of the paper, and you see Jonathan is actually listed as a missing person. Johnny though. The friend.
The kid, he's missing as well.
He's not missing. He just thinks he is in denial that his father is missing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And there are 2 more people missing. Who are the 2 people missing? This doesn't cost you memory. This is just you reading.
Okay. The school vice principal is missing.
Oh no, Mr. Letcher?
Yeah. And that's you had a token for him already, or?
I sure did. I have
Wow.
so many tokens for this game, guys.
And also missing is the local major bully who is also a 3rd grader.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just-
okay, yeah.
He bullies all the high schoolers and everyone. But he's in
Let me
3rd
tell you,
grade.
this is Kelly Stevens.
Mhm.
Doesn't he look like a shit?
So I'm
Look at
thinking
this.
somebody kind of personality similar to Kuno from Disco Elysium. Just the worst to be around.
Oh, fuck you, Kuno. He was throwing rocks at that body. Fucking Kuno. Oh, okay, but he's missing. And you recognize that these two faces were the faces on the other two hands that came out of those pumpkins.
Huh.
Ew.
Well, I'm sad about one of these.
Fucking Kelly's a piece of shit. And Mr. Lech has, like, Lech in his name. So, I'm not sure we can trust that.
Yeah.
So, Forge, are you just taking a shower situation, changing your clothes?
It's more of Marisol grabs a hand towel and just kind of bird baths all the dirt off and then changes into clean clothes in the bathroom.
Excellent. So, Gemini, Forge comes back downstairs to eat his half of the breakfast. And he finds you reading the paper.
How
Do
many
you
other
share your findings?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, how many names are there in the missing people?
Roll me a 6-sider. Because we know there's already 3. We're going to add more. There are 9 people missing? Okay, so we know that there are 9 people in total missing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, we don't need to name all 9 of them.
Okay.
Because I feel like that would take a while.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's just like a string, and like people aren't panicking yet, but Gemini, you, not the kid, knows something's wrong. Like you can feel it. And like, shit, I forgot your name, Forge.
Marisol.
I'm so busy thinking of other names.
Yeah, no.
What's that?
Her name is Marisol.
Yeah. Marisol.
Yeah.
We got Marisol and we got Jessie. But also, you just told me it's a she, so that'll be fun for me.
Yeah,
No, it's good. Slip of the tongue.
it was.
So Marisol, you're sitting across from Gemini, and do me a quick solid. What does Gemini look like as a kid? We know he's a 12. Like we know he's like 12 to 13, right? But I don't know it's a he. What does Gemini's kid look like?
Gemini's kid has like a like the expected scruffy kid look with the short hair, but like they can handle themselves if push came to shove. So they're like about I would say like about the height of that bookcase.
Oh, so Gemini's big. Gemini big for a kid.
Very big for a 13-year-old. Yeah, that's why they always keep confusing them with a high schooler.
Gemini, you big. You hear the chair underneath Gemini creaking.
Just solid muscle.
Yeah,
Right, it's all.
Yeah.
That kid lifts weights.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know that they look like they could be on a sports team, but they're not old enough yet.
Oh man, the GGs are gonna love you when you get old enough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so are you guys still gonna go to school? Like, you guys can go to school. I'm not upset about that at all. But you do know that people are going missing everywhere all around town.
No, was I told about the two that he recognized?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, found out who those two were.
I don't like Mr. Letcher.
Well, we need to figure out what's going on. Do you think we should go to school and like maybe learn more about anything? Like, you know, ask some questions, a bunch of people, or should we just skip and do some snooping?
I mean, we're already technically late for school, so I would say ditch and snoop. But if we really want to go back to school and find out about Mr. Letcher and that kid, and I do refer to that little shit as that kid.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you said it like that. Not that kid part, but the like, I'm late, so I'm not gonna go. Me and Nika literally had a conversation about how that's how school was for us growing up. It's like, I'm late, I'm not going. Fuck you.
I don't know. Let me first finish my breakfast. Well, at least my half of breakfast, and put this money away, and maybe we can have. I mean, while we're exploring, at least we have money to like eat, in case.
Do we know if Mr. Letcher is like single or if he has a family?
Do you?
God, let me. What would it take to try and remember?
You could just straight up remember. But like, Forge, for the record, you do not remember being called Forge. You remember Gemini, but your name is Marisol.
Oh, okay. Just as Marisol, she feels very icky about Mr. Letcher because to her the name fit.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd rather not remember him, even though it sucks.
Gemini, you remember that Mr. Letcher was, his family owned the local produce, not produce, like the local grocery store, like down on Main Street. And like thinking about it, and just, actually, can you roll me brain? Oh, we only need a 3 here, though. But well, there we go. You
now, do
realize...
I mark another adversary for remembering this, or?
No. I'm not gonna I'm gonna charge you for this one. You realize that like, if you guys move right now and just go like pedal as fast as you can basically meet up with Vatna. You can meet up with Jesse and Clem as they make their way to Main Street, delivering the papers.
Okay. It's like, I think we gotta go. We gotta go.
What was Gemini's character's name?
Still Gemini.
Oh, it's still Gemini. Okay. Yeah.
Gemini has not gotten to the point where we don't remember his name.
Okay. So, we're there with me. Okay, cool.
So we got Jesse, Marisol, Clem, and Gemini. And Peanut. Peanut is still Peanut. I don't think Peanut's going to become anything other than Peanut, except for he will, like, if he fails rolls more, he's going to become more and more just Cat. So you guys get out there and pedal like hell. Can you roll me a flight, either Gemini or Marisol? You only need to get a 5.
What's your flight at?
My flight is a D8. I'll give it a shot.
I got a D10.
Oh, then you go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys just like fly out the door and like manage to just like, as you're pedaling like super fast, people are like looking. It's just like, hey, slow down. Like all of that deal. But you guys do make it to Main Street, and it's quaint, and it's just like a little lovely little place.
Uh-oh.
But you do meet up with everybody. Jesse, you see Marisol. Clem, you see Forge, but like his name doesn't come to you right away. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this is Leches. It's the grocery store for the town. And it's a small little suburbs. If you want like to go to your like big box stores, you got to go up to Evo, or like even like Noman has like larger stores. But this one gets it done for the little town, you know?
So riding around, what have we figured out so far? I've been talking with Clem along the route, just going over various like what ifs, like did we get fast traveled somewhere?
Fast traveled. I mean, we know that the vice principal, Mr. Ledger, is gone, and that kid.
Who is
Also,
Mr. Ledger?
Our vice principal? Hello.
Gemini does still have the paper. Gemini can show you all
Yeah.
without it like causing you to like do the what's happening to Marisol right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I see that? Like, Clementine's gonna want to look that over.
Yeah, I want to look through the comic book too. Like, what happens in this episode?
Is this the same farmhand from before?
I was about to ask that too.
Yeah, I've noticed when
I don't think
Oh
so.
no, this is a different farmhand.
Okay.
But he is like he turns and looks at you all, and he's just like, "Oh, it's you bunch. I heard about you." And she's like, "Frank gave me the warning. I'm Hank, farmhand. You all here looking for pumpkins? You're gonna be late to school. It's a big day tonight. It's a big night tonight." He looks at Clem and he's just like, "You need to be there. You all need to be there."
You know who we are.
Well, yeah, we
course.
smashed up some
Of course,
pumpkins
Jesse
earlier.
and Marisol, and then he says like a name to Clem that sounds like Clem but is not, and a name to Gemini that sounds like Gemini but is not. Well, that you hear is Gemini but is not. And he's just like, "You guys should make your way to school. Got a special lunch for everybody today. I hear it's pumpkin carving day."
Oh, can I get that small pumpkin?
It's just
I'll
like,
just point to one of the tiny ones.
"I'm not selling them. You gotta go inside, clear it with Mrs. Letch, but she's been in a mood lately."
And Gemini holds up the newspaper. Points to the newspaper. It's like, yeah, I saw. It's sad.
Yeah. So sad.
Oh yeah, more and more people going missing. That's why it's important for everybody to be in the same place. Be safe, stick with your group. Don't see anybody like wandering around. But of course, I'm gonna pick out pumpkins on today's field trip, so go to school. You'll see me at the patch, I'm sure.
Oh, by the way, are you familiar with the Wanderer crew?
It's like, oh yes, the comics.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Of course. And then he like looks at you. Roll me a charm if you want to try to get It's gonna be a charm 6. Oh no, you fucking killed it with that 8. Don't worry. I don't know why it keeps rolling 2 for you, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep taking the first number it says.
Oh yeah.
But no, he's just like, the Wander crew. They've done a lot of good things for us. They got it ticking, don't they? It's gonna be a good season.
Also, hey, what's with all the pumpkins you're growing having weird faces in them?
He's like, they don't have weird faces. He looks at the pumpkin. He does the thing where he pulls out one of his rags and buffs one of the pumpkins. It's like, pumpkins have whatever face you want to assign to them.
True.
Jack-o'-lantern style.
Do I catch the ticking comment?
Probably, yeah.
I sure do.
I don't know much about. I know there's a clock ?
The monstrous one.
Yeah. Don't know if we've learned anything about it. Have we? Do we know anything about the clock?
Some of you do. Rennick found a sword that looks like the hand of a clock, and it has an hourglass in it. And every time we roll a 13, the hourglass inside changes color and begins to drain at a different speed.
But we don't know the significance of it or anything.
We don't know the significance of it, but people do say it is counting down to the end times.
Okay.
And we've also heard the ticking in our heads.
Okay.
Does anyone else take the hands of the clock? Or is it just the Wander?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was muted when I said. Nobody has ever asked anybody not Wander Crew related if they hear the clock. I wondered it. I was like, do you guys ask? But nobody has. So.
I'm asking now.
Who are you asking?
The farmhand.
Hank says, "Oh, don't you worry about the ticking, and I'm sure it'll be solved quite quickly." And he you see him pull out a pocket watch and flick it, and he's it flips it open. And he's just like, "You guys don't want to be late for school. You're already running a bit late. You'll miss your field trip."
Yeah. Gemini also
Don't you want to pick out a pumpkin?
That does sound pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool, and you get all the cider and donuts you want.
Oh yeah, do you know if the water crew came by earlier to get cider and donuts?
Oh, the Wander Crew wouldn't come out this far. They're much too busy. I've heard they have their hands full.
We shouldn't invite them.
There's the reference of hands. I start feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, guys, I think we
Let's
should
just go and figure it out on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marisol's a bit already at this point over the conversation.
Yeah, I was done with the conversation about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, sure. You guys going into the store, or you guys just heading off? Where do you want to go?
Head off
And
into
if
the
you guys
road.
want to, go ahead. I just heard robot.
Section of school and chat along the way.
Well,
Alright, so we're heading. Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should head to school.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that, and just
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out on the surroundings too, looking around and just talking about whatever. But think we should go there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Outside of school, they're all like set up, and like you know that you're late. You know that you're late for class. The hall monitor's outside, being like, no, not the hall monitor. This is just like the not the bully, but like kind of the degenerate.
Mm.
And he's smoking a cigarette, and he looks over at Marisol, and he's just like, "Did you bring back my lighter? I had to make do with matches, like some kind of pleb."
Well, that's what you get when you insult my mommy, okay?
It's like, I meant no disrespect. I just thought you guys' house was a little shabby is all. Little like, you guys could decorate a little bit better. That's everything. I didn't mean anything by it.
Marisol will walk up and literally put her pointer finger on his chest and be like, "Look, you try and raise a child on your own, and pay the bills, and keep the
No,
light."
thank you. I'm smart enough to wear a Jimmy.
Well, look, if it wasn't for my mama, I wouldn't be in this situation with you like last time. And just literally just flicks over the lighter and thumps his chest with it. There. Are you happy now?
He takes a big drag of his cigarette, and like you see him reach into his pocket. He's pulling out a butterfly knife, and like he's gonna like threaten you with it, like move it at you. And he's like, "I don't think you know who you're dealing with, girly." He's like, "I set the rules around here. This is my school."
I think Gemini's gonna walk up, grab the knife from his hand, and like cut his own hand with it, and be like, "Ooga booga."
Well,
Yeah, roll grit for me. This is gonna be like a 15 to try to intimidate this dude through grit this way, though. That's a rough one, guys.
Okay, well, Marisol was going. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
1 second. So a 13-year-old just walked up to this clearly like senior bully and tried to cut himself with the guy's knife, and he just like stabs you. Like he's just like, "What are you doing?" And like he sinks it right into your shoulder, and he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And he just like pulls it out, and now Gemini is just like blood.
No.
But I've got quick healing. It's fine.
Yeah, it will be fine, but like right now it's blood.
Yeah.
And
Gemini like
I'm telling, and I rush in.
no,
into the
Gemini's
school
going to
office.
like reach into his backpack to pull out like a container and just like collect the blood and jar it.
I'm about ready to swing.
okay,
Should I
yeah.
should I roll for that or like?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be grit again. Probably only a 10.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, that time you got the 15. So
Yeah,
you
Gemini
managed to
starts-
collect all of your blood.
Yeah, just
So. Oh,
Yeah.
Also on a failure because you failed your first one. What's this bully's name? And he's like king shit bully. Now that the other one's out of the way.
King shit.
Gremgory.
Gremgory?
Gremgory, like Gregory, but with an M before the second. G.
Okay. Gremgory. Gremgory's just like, "You know what? You're all just a bunch of little shits. It's all time to knock you all down a peg." And like he just throws a punch at Gemini as like, "I know Jesse just said that they're gonna run away, like to try to go get help. So could you roll me a flight for that, Jesse? Only a 10, because you can get a 6, because he's not as strong as like the hands.
I'm gonna put in backpack
jar of blood.
Yeah, that's just gross, though. Are you still there, Vatna? Have we lost Vatna?
Hello?
Here we go.
I can hear you now. Can you roll a 1d6? Not 1d6. Can you roll a swift? You need to get higher than a 6.
Skedaddle.
Ah.
Oh no.
What?
3.
You have any?
Higher than a 6, or is a 6 fine?
A 6
I'm
or
just
higher.
trying to find the first.
And are we able to help add to that with the adversary?
Yeah, you guys can add to it.
Yeah, I'll have 4, so I'll add 3 to make it a 6.
All right. So as Jesse is trying to like run to tell a teacher, Gregory like reaches out and tries to clothesline him. Clem, what do you do to stop, like to help Jesse get away?
Yeah, I wanted to swing it out with my bat and try to hit him in the side.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, give me a fight. And this is just going to be a 6 as well, because this is just a teenage kid.
Mm-hmm. Which one was it?
Fight.
Okay. No modifier, right? Just hit.
Yep, just hit.
Okay, submit.
Jeez.
Ah! Jeez! Alright!
You guys are rolling so rough today.
That...
Except for
I-
me, basically.
My goodness!
Yeah.
Shit, damn! I can't even save that. That's a 2. Yeah, I hit the right one.
Yeah, Gregory is just gonna like...
I did.
He sees the bat coming,
Mm-hmm.
and he ducks it, and he grabs onto... He yanks the bat out of your hand, ripping open the bandages that Helen's gave you, and like
right.
now your hand's bleeding again, and it's just getting worse.
Oh,
And like
Can
you
Gemini
look at it,
pull out another jar to bottle that blood as well.
goodness.
it's gonna take a minute for that. Like you're not gonna be able to catch
Oh.
it nearly as quick.
Oh, never mind then.
Because
never mind.
like yeah, like it's torn open, and Clem, looking in this cut, it looks like there's a pumpkin seed that has begun to grow.
Oh no.
Like it's got the little like green shoot coming out of it. And Gregory is just standing there, like he's got his knife out. He's just like, I think he pushes Clem down, and it's just like some fucking star you are, and like he like reaches down, grabs the bat, and you see him lift it over his head. He's about to bring it down on Clem's head when the teacher comes out with Vatna.
Well, can I
Can the-
react? Can I react to any of this?
Yeah, sure. What you got?
The whole class.
Okay, because while he was distracted with the swing, I was gonna try and grab for the knife, and then just yank it out of his hand.
Yeah, that feels like brawn.
Okay, awesome. Yay!
I would still say a 6. I'm sticking with a 6 for basically everything you need to do against this guy.
Mhm.
Despite the fact it has not gone well thus far.
Come on!
hmm
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on!
Okay.
I can give 2.
But,
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
so
Okay.
can Clem. So I
Oh,
forgot,
yeah.
Clem, you got 2 adversity because you
Yeah,
failed
I
your
got
roll too.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
that now. Well, yeah. Let me just move one, and then keep those. Okay.
Gemini's just be like, I think Gregory's trying to sabotage the game tonight.
And the teacher comes out, she's like, Gregory, is this true? And he's just like, what? No, she pulled a knife on me. Little fucking piece of shit
Fine.
from Broken Home. And he like points at Marisol.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pull
Gemini's
this
like,
out of his
I don't
hand."
know.
You're the one that stabbed me.
I think it is true.
Gemini
Yeah.
points to the shoulder.
I
See?
only pulled away the knife so he couldn't hurt anyone else. Cabrón.
That's not true. You've seen her get in trouble. Like the principal hated her. Vice principal hated her. And the teacher's like, it's like, all right, everybody, what's going on here? Gregory, why were you outside? He's like, I was told to come out here and look to see if anybody was late because so many people were missing today. And they were worried that they might have been kidnapped like the others. I'm going to roll a charm for Gregory. Bad news for you guys, Gregory has 20 charm. Has a 20 on the charm.
Oh, man.
This shit.
Is this
Yeah.
going to be a Breakfast Club thing?
He rolled the spooky number.
Oh, he
Oh,
did.
man.
You see Gregory's face, like, smile, basically ear to ear, like, almost like the nightmares, but it's much more, like, reminiscent of, like, behind his eyes, you get a flash of basically candlelight, as,
Oh.
like, he gives you, like, a jack-o'-lantern smile.
Oh, ooh, ew.
Hmm.
And she's just like, well, thank you, Jesse, for like bringing this fight to our attention. There's no fighting in school, especially you. Clem, what is your real name? What's this kid's name?
I was thinking his name is Robin.
Robin, all right.
Yeah.
And it's like Robin. You look at you. You're in a terrible position. Look, we need you for the game tonight. All right, I'll get this bandaged up. We don't have. The nurse isn't in today. She hasn't shown up. I don't know where Miss Helens is.
Oh,
Wait.
Gemini leans over and whispers, like, you should probably pull that seed out.
Yeah, no, I was
So-
about to.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something.
This,
but I was-
I'm rolling for the crew right now. This is
Yeah.
for the crew. The crew rolled a 2.
Oh God. Oh.
I don't know what the crew's. Sorry, guys.
I actually want to do the roll
Don't.
myself,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry, you do it. You do it. Like,
but I'm gonna apologize if it's somehow worse.
Oh,
It's a
a
4.
Better, so
little bit better.
Yeah.
It's not worse.
No.
it's not better in
Yeah.
any way that matters.
Yeah, true. Unless.
it's just like it's nice because like you just confirmed that that the crew somehow got worse. Okay.
I'll do it.
Alright, so the reroll here, we cannot use the other ones to buff this up now.
Okay.
Like,
So whatever
Nika
I
will
roll
make
is
a
what I roll.
reroll, but now we cannot. Yeah, whatever we roll is what we roll. Which is what makes that dangerous. I thought it was
Oh.
that 3. I thought it was that 3 so hard.
You don't want to be that 3 so hard.
I would have
Oh,
died.
man.
I would've-
Like 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
I
God.
want Gemini to also to look at the wound in his shoulder to see if there's a seed there.
Yeah, I want to
Um.
dig that out if I can. I did see it. I was gonna say something about that, but
The
was
teacher
waiting for-
just like slaps your hand away, and she's like, "Stop it! Let me take care of this." And she's just like, "Oh, you guys are just getting yourself so hurt." And she is trying to wrap it up as just like she's not doing anything about that seed. For the record,
Mm.
you are gonna
Uh-huh.
have to like literally rip your hand away from her, like with Braun or Swift, or like how do you stop her from like bandaging this up so you can try to take care of it?
yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I was gonna like, yeah, I want to try and like take my hand away and be like, wait, there's something in. I gotta take it out first, kind of thing. Like,
Oh.
it's like, wait, there's still something in my wound. It got dirty. He's gonna just try to. Like,
Can
swap
can
this
Marisol assist being a nurse's kid by trying to bat them away to give Clem's character a chance?
Just like, as a nurse's kid, I'm gonna fist fight this teacher.
Yeah,
I'm a healer, but
yeah.
my healer.
Oh yeah.
Cause I
Go ahead and
think
make.
you-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. And I was gonna say like it's like I think it has to be clean first, kind of thing too. Like he's just gonna say like Clementine, just as Robin would just be like, oh, but it's dirty. I gotta clean it first, and he would just try to strip his hand away, like. you know.
Yeah, I think that could be a charm. That could be if you want it. Like it could be what it's just going to be a 4. You only need a 4. It could be charm if you want to convince her. It could be, or it could be brains. I could see it like you would like, but you have to explain in detail. Like the teacher's going to be mad if it's brains. For the record, like the teacher's just going to be like, teacher's going to call you a smartass.
I don't mind being called a smartass because honestly, logically, like I can see, like explaining like, hey, this is actually like it needs to be cleaned again. It's proper. It's like dirty. It's improper. There's something in my hand. I have to get it cleaned. Like he's just gonna get into like definitely like, yeah.
You call being a smartass, I call being right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like this is not sanitary right now.
So go ahead and roll me the d12. Add 1 to it from the help from Marisol.
Okay, so modifier 1. Let's see.
Nice,
Ooh,
solid,
nice.
and like
All right.
that's so much better. She's just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I wasn't even thinking. Like she's not even gonna call you a smartass for it. She's like, you are 100% right, and she understands. She's like, I was just in such a hurry. We gotta get on the bus. Come on, everybody. You take care of your hand real quick. We'll hold the bus for you.
Okay, thank you.
It's like we're going on the field trip today, and with Gremgory.
Gungry.
That's a hard one to say. Gremgory is just like, she's like, get on the bus, get the kids on the bus, everybody. And like the class that Vatna brought out are all like heading towards the bus right now.
Can I add a flaw?
Yeah, what you got?
Vindictive.
Just mad at Gremgory.
Yeah.
I accidentally had one. I had another adult in that, and I didn't realize it. I was just trying to get all the kids.
We're I don't know, pumpkin patch.
This okay, got it. Vindictive against the pumpkin patch. And this girl here, is just like walks up and looks at Clem's finger as you pull the pumpkin seed out of it, and she's like, ew. I heard the pumpkin patch had a, and she leans in, I heard the pumpkin patch has a doctor named Dr. Hand. I bet he could help that.
Oh. Okay.
Gemini is going to poke at the shoulder wound again to see if there's a seed in there.
No, because that was just a knife. It was
Right.
like he's just like yeah. You guys are like smart enough and have been around enough that you know that if you get pricked by the thorns of the pumpkin, you should be very careful.
Right. Okay.
You will get contaminated with the seeds. But like between the two, yeah. Roll me a brains just in case. A brains 10.
I think Gemini also is going to
Ooh, no, you can't do that.
like, turn away from everybody, like pour a little bit of that blood into another container, and then be like, "Hey, put that seed in here."
I don't trust it.
And wants to
sure?
see if the seed responds to blood, like,
Are you,
or how it responds to it.
are you sure? I don't think that's safe.
I mean, it was just in a body, and it's only that big. What's the worst that a little bit of blood could do?
Okay.
That-
It's concentrated, but all right. And I just drop it in.
A jar is not a little bit of blood.
A little.
The girl.
Still have most of the blood in one jar, and a little bit of blood in another.
It's your blood.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think this little girl's name is Tammy. Nobody has to lose a memory for it. That's just her name.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Interesting information from Tammy. But yeah, I dropped it in. Let's see.
my mom
Yeah.
taught me better than this.
Hey, roll me a 20-sider, Gemini, just for lulz.
Not great.
13 or a 1, 13 or a 1, 13 or a 1, 13 or a 1, 13 or a 1.
Oh.
11.
Okay.
Wait, can I add 2 adversity dice or whatever?
You want to make it a 13?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Do I remove them now, or like do I unclick the adversity to do this?
Yeah. Unclick your adversity dice.
Okay.
Token,
So yeah, that's 13 now.
Token. I don't know why you guys hate yourselves so much, but okay.
No,
Oh, I don't think we.
don't.
You know,
Oh.
this is just. Well,
I
put the
think
knife
in
aside.
that moment, like
Yeah.
in that very specific moment, Gemini, you are 1,000% Gemini. Like, there is no, like, you guys are not confused at all with who Gemini is as like a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Gemini does not look like a kid to you all. I think a lot of the kids are like, what the? They jump back
Mm-hmm.
as full-formed Gemini, quest-style Gemini is standing in front of you all.
Everybody sees Gemini too.
Yeah,
Gemini
like the kids,
as-
everybody sees Gemini. Like that was the single-handedly most Gemini thing that you could have done.
This is true. This is true.
Mm-hmm. And Gemini is just staring at the seed, not even noticing the commotion.
Yeah, you want to see what the seed turns into with a 13?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, it's loading. There he goes.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
coming out of the jar, covered in like this thing is supposed to be like a hand reaching across. It has extra hands, and like it smiles as it like grows out of it, and like just starts laughing at the top of its lungs. All the kids are fucking terrified. Peanut hisses at it the same way he hissed in the field, and the kids are running. Gregory, or however we pronounce his name, is also fucking like taking off too. He's scared shitless. All the kids are like running all over the town, like just away, just screaming, because there's so many more than this. There's a bus full of kids.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like they're out of here. Field trip has been called off. They are out.
Well,
Like, you showed them monsters. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have it on the screen for everybody. Here we go. So yeah, Gemini, how are you gonna deal with this fucking, like, how are you all gonna deal with this?
The first Gemini's like, "Hello, friend."
It laughs and opens its huge mouth, and it's going to immediately try to swallow Jesse.
Now, does Gemini have any of his gear? Or is he dressed the way he was as a kid?
What is more fun?
Okay, so...
Is it...
not gonna lie, I think more fun would be Gemini just as the kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Gemini's just gonna punch him. Do I use? Oh wait, no. The fight is really bad.
Reset it to where you think Gemini's stats would be.
Ah. Okay.
Marisol will have the knife ready.
Oh yeah, this thing is fucking. It's there, and like it also has hands like the hands in the pumpkin patch. Vatna, Jesse, and it's like it's coming at you, trying like it's gonna roll. It's like trying to swallow you thing. But don't worry, you have really good flight,
Yeah,
so you can try to get out of the way.
She just screams and tries to get away.
Nice. Roll me 2d20 and take the lower. I'm gonna roll his 1d10 for his fight.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is beat me once.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, so you rolled. You just straight up rolled an 18. Nice. Yeah, you are out of there. Like this thing, like its mouth gets huge. Its whole head becomes a giant like pumpkin and tries to swallow Jesse and completely misses, leaving it
Okay,
open
I'm
for
just
you
out
guys.
the window.
Yeah. Now I redo the thing, so I think now Gemini can punch the thing. So I'll roll fight.
All right, sock it in the face. 8. All right, so we need 10 to hit these guys because they're all like basically mini bosses. Do you
Okay, I've
have
taken
plus 2?
Peanut
Does
with
anybody
me.
have?
I'll
I
give
do.
up.
Oh yeah, Peanut. Look. You gonna give him 2?
I'll
Um,
do it too.
Yeah, sure. Robin, how do you help Gemini with this fight? And also, like, you recognize Gemini, but like you've lost enough of yourself that it seems he
Mhm.
seems really weird but familiar. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I mean, on the instinct, I think Robin's gonna act, and I mean, do I like did I get my bat back, or like what's going on? Like, what's because
Yeah, you can have your bat back. You can just pick that up.
yeah, and then I picked that up, and I just kind of like try to like get his attention, swing at it, just kind of like like divert a little bit so he can get a clean hit on it.
Oh, for sure. Like you catch its big bulbous head, like lightly, not lightly, but just with the tip of the bat, and like scrape the pumpkin flesh off of it, leaving like a big scar of just. You see the weird flesh underneath it, and you see what looks like Gemini's fingers coming out of the face. Like Gemini, you still have your hands, but like you gave this thing your blood and then rolled a 13. So like you do see like it looks like your hands coming out.
Oh, like completely out of character. Is this like Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Could be.
Oh my god. Sorry, that's the vibe I'm getting. Sorry.
Do we see John anywhere? Or Jonathan?
The kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let me see if I can find his token real quick. I made so many. Here he is.
Yeah. Joey also is like, hey, your dad, I think, the farm's trying to turn your dad into one of these things.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
The farm's
Watch
doing
your
some
language!
wild shit.
It's from the Wander crew.
I don't know what. Fuck. What? And like he starts hyperventilating. He's like, oh, what? And he passes out. And then like
See, it's on
the
this
pumpkin
page.
looks at him. Like the pumpkin starts like moving towards Johnny on the ground, like the fingers reaching out of his face, and then Gemini socks him in the face.
Yeah.
The head does explode like an overly ripe pumpkin, and the whole body falls to the ground. You do see a hand that looks suspiciously like Gemini's hand, like fucking thing. Yeah, it things it up and starts like trying to like flee towards the pumpkin towards the the patch.
Can I have Gemini step on it? Real quick?
Because you just did something, I would like somebody else to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Well, I want to try and stab it into the ground with the knife.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a fight.
Okay, fight.
I think that the hands and these things take 10, basically.
Okay. I'm a D8, so we'll see.
4. I don't think we have 6.
I don't have any.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It failed. I'm okay with it failing.
Right. It jumps around and like Gemini, what magical abilities do you have in Quest? You have the Ray of Frost one, right?
Yeah, can also shoot thorns.
Thorns makes the most sense.
Yeah.
It shoots a thorn right into Marisol's like chest. And you guys see it start to sprout immediately. Like you can feel these vines like crawling across you. like
Can-
inside kind of deal.
Can I use Brawn to rip it out?
Yeah, you can try that like immediately for sure.
Yeah. Okay. $19.
19, yeah, absolutely. You rip it right out, and you feel like, you know when you pull off the top of a pumpkin and you get it real good, and you get a lot of the guts out all at once.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like you basically pull it all out at one go.
Yeah.
Like that's how it goes for you. Like you pull all the roots and the pumpkin guts come out, and you see like blood-covered seeds, and like they were immediately starting to grow. But this hand has like escaped too. But you know where it's going.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Peanut
follow
hisses.
that thing.
Peanut turns around, and I'm rolling Peanut's charm, which is also 20. It's Peanut's highest one. This is Peanut trying to give you a cat-based speech.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's just like, wow, 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 wow. You're all slightly inspired by it. You have no idea what Peanut was saying, but it felt good.
Yeah.
He also like moved his like cat paws a lot,
Yeah.
and definitely like she's just like Tammy's just like, aw, cute.
Oh, Jeremy also wants to point to Grimgry like, hey, Grimgry, you wanna be a hero?
Get fucked. Grimgree's very scared.
Yeah.
Forge speaks Neon Speak. What did he say?
I don't know who this for
Marisol
is.
doesn't speak Neon.
I am Marisol.
When did that happen?
Right after you became Jesse. But yeah, let me get rid of the pumpkin thing. So yeah, they are running to the pumpkin patch. Like, you can get over your fear if you want to. Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Gemini just obliterate one with a punch.
Okay,
Also,
but we gotta prepare.
Gemini looks familiar, but he is weird. Like, he's so weird to you guys. Let's be very clear.
I mean,
Like, you three are human people in this town. Because all three of you have lost, like, your identity to a certain degree. You guys remember being adventurers, though. That part has not left you. Like, there's something about you, like in a dream, you guys were adventurers. Like, you remember.
so is Gemini in that comic?
Oh, no. Gemini's in that comic. Everything that's been happening in the chat right now, that's what the comic is.
Oh, okay.
Every single thing, like the last couple pages are still blank. Because they have not been written yet.
As far as Marisol's concerned, she's already experienced weird shit enough already that she just, like, it's just another list of the weird shit that she needs to put down, that she just checks off on the list.
Gemini's also like, yeah, I wonder what happened to the kid that I was inhabiting.
Dad's
you
workshop.
asking
It
us?
raises so many questions.
Are you asking us? Like Marisol and
No,
Jesse?
no, no. Gemini's just wondering
Robin?
that aloud.
Oh, okay. Wow. Kid?
Let's
What
go
kid?
to my dad's workshop first.
Oh, you're leaning more. Okay, you're leaning
Just
more
nothing but
into
a
the kid.
newspaper.
Okay.
We're going to Jesse's dad's.
Sorry, I'm
workshop?
just 1 second. I'm just making a map real fast.
Mhm.
Okay, you get out of here. You get out of here. Don't get in my way for my copy and pasting. Always have a workshop ready.
Oh, hey, I remember this workshop.
I've got tons of workshops, but like that one's just Katori's, and I don't know if your dad's gonna have like pink pastel curtains all over the place.
Well,
No,
wasn't this
I'm
also
thinking
the workshop?
like tools and like yard implements and basically it could be a professional workshop, but it's a in fact, it kind of is actually. He's a mechanic.
This was Bell's dad's workshop originally, right?
Yeah, this was Bell's dad. I do not remember his name. If you're scared of me using the same one, don't worry, I got another one right here. Here we go.
Well, I recognize
Yeah,
it.
that'll work.
Yeah, this will work. This is fine.
I have so many maps, guys. Alright, so what are we doing? How are we prepping?
Flares.
I haven't heard Clem in a minute. Oh, go ahead.
Flares, flashlights.
Fire.
Walkies.
How does Robin prepare for a fight?
Let's see. I mean, what's all in here? Like, just like tools and
Yeah.
and we're gonna be.
Hardware, machinery.
I mean, is there any weed killer? Like, any chemicals?
Oh, they're definitely landscaping stuff.
Yeah, if it's connected to the garage, for sure. Like, there's like
Yeah.
weed killer and...
I'm gonna get some of that and just kind of like, I don't know, like, put that in some containers and also just maybe like get some like, I don't know, like a tool and try to like, I don't know, I don't mind putting like, what kind of bat do I have? Is it like a metal bat or is it a wooden bat?
I was thinking wooden, because I
Okay,
don't know if they were really rocking with metal bats back then, but...
Okay, making sure, because I don't know either. I was making sure. I think I'm gonna just put some nails in my bat too.
Yeah, 30s would
Okay,
be worth.
yeah, we're gonna nail bat this one up, of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that and get some, I don't know, weed killer and some other harsh chemicals to just toss and mix and throw at it.
Okay, so we've got a collection of flashlights and flares, and we've got a flashlight and flares, as well as a nail bat and weed killer. Okay, and
Do I be like, hey, did any of your
For-
parents have shotguns or anything?
I don't have a key.
I mean, I could break it open. I think might be worth. I'll pay for the repairs. Don't worry.
Let's just go ask him.
Oh, okay.
Marisol will look for some matches and fuel.
oh yeah, for sure. There's definitely like a butane torch in here, says Alan, not knowing when butane torch were like invented or used.
Is there a gas
It's like
container anywhere?
there's a full-on gas container for like welding.
Like a gasoline, I mean. Like what?
Oh, like a little metal jug for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Uh,
best to be as armed
Yeah,
as possible.
Also, sorry, I know that's not gas that comes in the containers. It's just like, yeah, sorry.
so Marisol will grab the matches while letting Gemini handle the.
Yeah, because I was gonna have
liquid
a
fuel.
hey kids,
Yeah.
do you want to learn how to siphon gas out of a car?
Yeah.
Kind of scene.
Do I have cars on any of these streets? Not really.
Yeah.
They're all out.
Just go siphon it out of the bus.
unseen.
Yeah.
Are there
Right?
any-
Yeah, that's just like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was looking for like empty bottles and rags as well.
Yeah. Okay. So roll me. If you guys want to like make items like that, I'm gonna need some brains checks.
Oh god. Okay.
Ooh,
What do I have
like
to pass?
something.
I think if we want to make Molotovs, like you have all the
Yes.
materials, so it's going to take a 5.
Okay, I think
Yes.
I just
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna try.
Gemini was just gonna
I'm
do
with
some
it.
arson.
Oh yeah, you're
Bombs.
fine. I realize you're not trying
Yeah.
to make anything. You're just trying to set things on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
But
we
it's going to
need
be more dangerous for you. They can throw Molotovs.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna roll.
We're
Oh god. Here we go. Oh, cool. Okay. You said I need a 5.
Guys, we're burning down the neighborhood.
Hold on. I'm gonna use with my 4. I was gonna use one of my. I don't know why I rolled 2, but I
got you.
yeah, I'm gonna use one of my adversities for my 4, so I can make the 5.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's done. Robin, would you like to roll me a brains for your improvised weaponry?
Yeah.
We just need a 5, and you will be able to make
Yeah.
Okay, if I'll just give you something else.
I rolled.
Right, so you got the 5 there.
Oh.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Mhm.
That's your nail bat. Your nail bat is perfectly done.
Yeah.
Now,
Mhm.
you're looking at these weed killer stuff, and do
Mhm.
you want to make it? Do you basically want to poison your weapon with weed
Yeah.
killer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 6 to like figure out how to like connect these just right. So when you hit, it hits almost like a water balloon, it's splat.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. That's still brains, though, right?
So, yeah, still brains.
Okay. Roll one more time. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh
here
you
we go.
fucking nailed it. This is
Yes.
basically what we would consider like a masterwork weapon situation. Like this
I'll do
bat
it.
with its nails, you guys just see it dripping, concentrate. Like somehow you managed to concentrate the weed killer.
Nice.
Yes.
It's basically like a paste.
Now, how many Molotovs did we
I'm
make?
doing this shit.
I think you probably made 3.
Okay.
Okay.
3 Molotovs. You do have the flares that Jesse found, and like you do have flashlights, so you don't need to like light your way through the
And the matches. Okay.
and the matches. And Gemini, can you roll a charm to discuss with Jesse's father whether or not you can have his shotgun, as he is fucking terrified of whatever you are. You roll, but you rolled an 8, and I was just gonna ask for a 6. So yeah, okay. Here's Jesse's
I was
father
gonna
in all
say-
of his green pantsuit glory.
Yeah, just gonna
Nice.
explain what is going on to them. Be like, so I think people at the farm are responsible for all of the missing people. Earlier, we saw some weird hands with their faces attack us. Points. Who was it that had the seed in them?
Robin?
Marisol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
points to Marisol. Pulled a seed out of her and put it in some blood, and it turned into a giant.
No, it wasn't Marisol.
Or
It was Robin.
okay,
it was
yeah,
my hand. It was my
yeah.
hand.
Points to Robin, and be like, Robin, you know,
Dad,
it
I
tried
know
to
this
infect
sounds-
Robin, turned into a monster.
Mhm.
We're gonna go try and stop this.
Dad, I know this sounds weird, but I think I know this guy. You can trust him. Also,
Also,
they said
Mike-
they were having
This-
skeet shooting at the pumpkin patch. Can we go?
Also, you might want to raise
What is
a mob
going-
with pitchforks to confront the farm.
Okay.
Not
it
a
seems like a
bad
mob-
idea. A
Seems like a mob with
urban mob
pitchforks,
would be a
kinda.
great force to wield.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna give you the gun for the 6. If you want to make a mob, I'm gonna need a 10 charm roll for somebody.
Oh, yeah. I'm just putting the idea in. The guy says like, you might want to raise a mob.
Alright, so are we all decked out in our new weaponry and heading to the pumpkin patch then? Peanut also has a bandolier of like shotgun shells around him, and he's got a flare in his mouth like a bone.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, sorry, not a flare. He's got a knife.
Yeah, because I'm assuming Gemini's magic is not working right now.
It will definitely, like, the hand did it.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I wasn't prepared for any one of you to do, like, be exactly your characters for a moment.
Yeah. I mean, I was like channeling, okay, weird kid energy, which also happens to coincide with the kind of thing Gemini would do.
Yeah, Gemini is weird kid energy, I think.
Yeah, the 13 I think helped.
Yeah, I've never heard of like a better description.
Yeah.
The way that as far as like the whole thing, I think it would be kind of, at least for me, with regards to Marisol, is she doesn't remember there ever being this kid who Gemini was supposed to be.
Oh no, that is the exact opposite. That kid definitely exists.
Oh, it does exist. Okay,
Is-
okay.
Yeah, all of you exist. These are kids in this town.
Yeah, Gemini's just inhabiting the body of a kid and seems to have turned that body into himself.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
that is
Okay.
that is what has happened.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that the kid just
Using his own AP, like he basically he polymorphed himself into himself.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that all out when all this ends. Get the kid back body. Don't know how it happened. Hopefully, ending all this will fix the problem, and I'll be gone.
And
Sure.
everybody just like, oh yeah, let's hope.
Oh, okay.
I have a just spoilers for you guys. Like once if you solve the problem, the kids will be okay.
Yeah.
But there were chances that you guys could die, and there still are. But you guys are fucking prepping yourself for war, so I'm not particularly concerned that you guys won't be able to get this done.
Yeah, we're going at this.
There is
Goonies
an
style.
adult in the group now.
We're going
I
at this
need an
very
adult.
Goonies. Look, we
That's an
we're go-
adult? No.
we're
I am an adult.
Yeah.
we're definitely going at this Goonies style at this point.
Give a bat ready.
Is Gemini the sloth of the group?
Oh, bro.
Nobody say that line. I cannot afford to get banned. We cannot afford to get banned from Twitch.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I don't even know, so no.
Don't you worry.
No, I got the
That's a
I meant
clever way to
was-
try to get us to say it, VaNex.
No,
Oh no, please don't. That's I'm just saying. I don't even know.
I see you. I'm onto you.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, I get it. But still, no. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
That's officer adult to you.
Gemini's
Yeah,
like,
officer,
hey guys, let's
Oh,
go.
Gemini, the certified adult in the group now.
Okay. But I was like, is
All
that
right, guys.
Nice.
And Gemini's also going to play by the way, yeah, some other people from their Wander crew were like mentally inhabiting your bodies, but like I think they're mostly gone now.
Oh, unease.
Wait.
Oh my God, are these just those kids? Oh, you know what?
No, is it?
Yeah,
No?
I guess they are.
Oh,
Wait, now-
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are more those kids than you are yourselves.
I guess
But don't worry,
along the way.
yourselves are just for a hint. You guys are somewhere out here. Your brains,
Oh.
your thoughts and stuff, your souls and minds are in one of them.
I was gonna say, I feel like along the way, because Coming Time was playing along, but I feel like along the way he got lost. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, so burning all the pumpkin patch is probably a bad idea.
Mhm.
No, they would definitely let them all out. Destroy the pumpkins, let them out.
Okay.
But
No,
you
I mean,
guys,
like,
also, real quick,
dousing
real quick.
everything in gas and setting it on fire, I mean, would probably burn all of us alive.
Only if you just stick around.
Well,
We got
okay,
20.
yeah.
We got 20 Swift.
Yeah.
Here,
It's
strap the gas to my like back seat, and I'll just scour the earth in gas.
Oh no.
Oh, where's that?
And do it quickly.
Oh yeah, of course they would be ready for us because
Car.
Oh yeah, you guys
Hand.
prepared.
There was
Yeah, the hand
time,
came,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
your hand told them all that you were coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the plan? Just, you can play this one real loose.
Scorched earth.
Yeah. The plan would be scorched earth. Yeah.
Okay, so Vatna is riding his bike around. Jesse's riding their bike around, like dumping gas all over the place. Forge is like setting up with the. Marisol is setting up with the Molotov cocktails. Gemini and Robin are keeping this weird jack-o'-lantern monster busy while you do it. Oh, and Peanut. Peanut's also like down for fighting. He only has 4 on fight. No, he has 6 on fight.
If that's what Peanut said, I don't know. As Marisol, I didn't understand a word, but okay.
Yeah, that was Peanut's plan, but like, it was mostly meow, 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 but it was very, very rabble rousing.
Very convincing. Yes, it was very convincing.
All right, so yeah, everybody roll a 20-sided that you think is the skill necessary for this. Clem, just so you know, you have a modifier of 4 from fighting with this weapon against this
Okay.
pumpkin guy.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, we're just rolling 20s.
Oh, no, you're rolling what the necessary skill that you think should be used for. Like, it's definitely flight for Jesse because they're trying to like pedal around and get the gas going as far as they can. And the 17, golden. You needed a 10, you are set. This place is covered in so much gas and like really good. Like, what were you doing? Particularly the pumpkin fields, Jesse?
Yes.
Okay. So we still need to get those barns done, and I think that's a good place for Marisol to like throw those Molotovs. If
Yeah. So would that be Braun to yeet?
oh yeah, that sounds like Braun for sure.
Okay.
You just need a 10. Don't fail me. No, do we
Oh,
have 4
come on.
somewhere?
I can add a 1. Does anybody have 3?
I have none.
no.
Oh no, we've spent them all.
I mean, I have
Clem-
1, but it's
Clem
not
only-
enough. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep the 6. So that way I have the adversity for something else.
Right.
Okay, so like
Gemini is just gonna roll fight.
yeah, roll fight. Clem and yeah, fuck yeah, 10 landed that one, and yeah,
Is
Clem,
that-
you rolling fight too?
Yeah, and is it a modifier of 4, you said?
Modifier of 4. Yeah, you're set.
Okay. Okay. Let's hope. All right.
12, so
Yep.
16. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What's it look like when Gemini and Robin tag team this thing?
Can I? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll for Peanut as well. Oh no, Peanut helps Forge. Peanut's failed 3 times already.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Okay, cool. So I use my adversity and then the help from Peanut.
First, how does Peanut help? How does Peanut help you throw a Molotov cocktail?
Okay, so what Peanut does is literally just jumps on my shoulder and just kicks it in the air to kind of like redirect it.
Fucking ninja cat.
Yeah.
Even in cat form. He's just like,
What's a ninja?
yeah!
And then after that first Molotov, I now know where to aim.
Backflip.
Nice.
Production value, people. So yeah, it bursts into flames, and like you guys both rolled successes anyway, but we're gonna add another 4 to them as like this thing turns around and screeches and tries to run back to the it's trying to put the bonfire out. But Gemini and Robin, you are fucking there to handle business. What's it look like?
What if we both like tackle it from different sides and just split it open? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
just the head splits wide open because of the tackles,
Mm-hmm.
like shoulder checks.
Oh, you shoulder check, but I think Robin wants to swing that bat.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I'm
okay.
swinging my bat for sure, but like I am gonna put like edge into it and make sure like a lot of that weed killer gets into it. Just,
Okay,
like-
then yeah, Gemini, I think
Absolutely.
shoulder checks it to like make it stumble and then it gets hit.
Oh, like
Oh, yeah.
T-ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can knock into it. Yeah.
So yeah, that head explodes, and like you see stuck on the nails coming out of it, you've got the hands that of the person that it was, like multiple hands, and they're all just like pinned in to it, and it's the hands themselves got faces on them, and they're screaming. But like they die very quickly because they are in fact plants. Vatna, not Jesse, Vatna. Can you roll me a 20-sider?
Oh yeah.
12 is a success. Alright. Vatna, somebody is using and you guys see like Jesse become like turn purple and like a moth-like looking around, and as this thing is burning, as like the Molotovs catch the pumpkin field, as it like sheets through it, something that the party yesterday mentioned, like after they got back from their like stay at the Hotel Hell, and it like comes back to you today, and it's just like people are training plants to eat knowledge in this world. Specifically, devils are training plants to read.
Oh no.
Not an inherently terrible thing to make
Is
smart.
They are
Yes.
feeding, they are feeding off of the knowledge. Like,
Yeah.
they are not just eating people, they're eating their memories and the memories of them.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked. Teaching a plant
Yeah.
to read.
Is this
Is
just
one
one
thing,
farm, or
yeah.
is this the one and only source?
This is the patch, and we know based on what the crew's doing, there's another patch that they're dealing with.
No.
And there's another garden at the Hotel Hell that it wasn't Ridley. It was Ripley? What's the name of that? Ripley? I think it was Ripley. Give me a second. I might have. Let me check my library. It's Professor Winter's creation, so I get lost sometimes. It's not in this game because it was his game, not mine. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I promise it'll be worth it. It won't. It'll be just Rigby. There is a yes, it was Rigby. There is a devil at Hotel Hell that is learning how to grow ghost peppers, which are peppers that have the memories of people, but he's also learning how to put them into other things that they are eating. He is feeding people to plants. And it seems like that just might not be just him. I think that's going on everywhere. And it's like a dull approximation of word trees, but it's not word trees. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it's the same kind of stuff, but slightly grosser.
The savage version.
Yeah.
So do we know if there are any
Basically,
other
yeah.
word trees other than the ones at the silver thimble?
No, there are not, as far as we know.
Okay.
But people are very interested in those ones than the silver thimble.
Ah.
We all
Because
know this.
it's very powerful. It's very magical. but this place is up in flames. This entire place is just like on fire right now. And inside the barn, you hear popping as like many pumpkins are exploding from inside out. And like you hear screaming, and then you hear clanging, like somebody banging on a door, and then like you hear like no, and somebody's dead. Dr.
we
Hands
should
is
go-
dead. We never got to meet Dr. Hands.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
So it's none of the missing people.
Well, we don't know.
no.
We don't know.
Yeah, I mean they were down there. Well, but they were dead already. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a little show. Here we go.
all,
Dr.
all
Hands
the
was-
people were dead. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Hands was like splicing people into pumpkins.
Ah,
Oh.
well, we decided to have a Halloween party. If this whole area is up in flames, I say we go to the next one. Where we had to first chase Peanut.
Oh, the clock? No, we got this too. But I'll take you guys there. But like, yeah, just exposition. Don't worry. Frank is currently on fire, running around, and like he is like you see the fact that he is just a guy made of hands, and you don't know how you ever were ever convinced that it wasn't just a bunch of hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Is the clock on fire?
the clock
it's
is
like-
burning.
I'll throw some extra flares on
clock-
the clock. Just as
Yeah,
I go
fucking
past.
just
Yeah.
absolutely. You rolled high enough on your like thing, and like yeah, you're able to just set this all up, and then with a 17 flight for sure, you guys are able to get out of this place, and then just watch it all burn.
And I was like,
From the
hey,
top of the
and
I
hill.
need the
from,
shotgun after
from like
all.
the top
Um,
of where we first found that path. Just watch it. Watch
This
it burn
path?
from there.
Yeah, from there,
just from the
watch
top
Oh, yeah,
of the
for
hill.
sure.
Am I still Marisol or am I Forge?
You are still Marisol right now for like a minute. Like
Okay.
as soon as the last pumpkin pops, you guys will all go back to the silver thimble.
So before that happens, Marisol just yells out, Sotekohe! Just like, just like, that's what you get! I'm just like all excited.
Just wa- Sorry.
Charlie's gonna be like, hey, so when the kid I'm in the body of comes back, tell them they got a jar of my blood for some reason. I don't know if that's like normal for them. Kind of weird.
Guys, I love you guys. This is the best Halloween ever.
I can really keep this one going for a while.
Oh wow! Look at that go.
It's just like a laser pointer.
All right, and now real quick, let me go here.
Oh, jeez.
Midnight, Cash, Adley, Akana.
What are you guys doing?
Excuse me?
This is what you all are like presented with. Deal with it, guys.
It's
How are you four dealing with it?
Are they
What the
dealing with the
pumpkin?
Pumpkin King?
yeah. Why does it kind of have the rabbit ears?
Halloween.
Probably was
Oh,
doing
okay.
spy stuff. That's my assumption.
It's just the super secret spy stuff.
I really gotta figure out a button that's not caps lock to do this, because every time I try to type things to Nika while I'm doing this, it always seems like I'm trying to scream at her. But I'm not. It's just caps lock is like the button I hold down because it doesn't do anything to any of the stuff.
I'd love to be able to tell them that fire worked great for us. They might want to consider it.
Now, are we seeing this in the comic book?
Yeah, this is the last pages of the comic book that are currently being written. But like, yeah, Vatna, if you want to write in, like, and they inherently knew or something like narratively, like a thing that they know, that fire will work, you could definitely just do that. Like, write it right into the comic.
Oof. I think about it. I remember the tension I felt not just a couple hours ago, and I don't.
That's the response. That's the character growth that we're looking for here, people. It's like not pulling the trigger on something like that. Because if you would have rolled a 13, it would have been so funny.
I
I'm
am
just
the
waiting-
comic master.
I'm just waiting for
No.
that third 13 so I can entomb that reap and sow.
Alright, so I see Cash is in here. I see Adley is in here. I don't know if I see what Akana wrote down, and that's fine. Like, if Akana can't make it in, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, tell me what you guys are gonna do to, like, you are presented with 3 hands that are like crawling out of this giant gourd's flesh. Like, that crack in it, like, these hands are coming out of it. They're about like the size of you guys. Like, faces of just like ridiculous horror, screaming at you, lashing at you, trying to like, they're currently trying to get out of the pumpkin.
Speaking of not character growth, Adley does the panic thing. I already threw a smite scroll out, and I'm going with that.
Alright, sure. I will roll you that 20. Like, oh, well, Nika will roll you the 20 siders, because it's more polite if I don't.
If you
That's an
get hands
18.
in your head.
We slam this one fucking just down. Just pound it down. Cash, Midnight, and I know what Akana's doing, but what's Cash and Midnight doing? I'm gonna have Akana fire at this one on the right, so that we can like Cash and Midnight can double team this one in the center. If that's cool with you guys.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, sounds good. So
Tell me what your double team looks like.
So I'm going to play a card here real quick, just for Midnight to summon his Shadow Whip, and he's going to quickly try to charge past it, and wrap his shadow around it to try to hold it down for Cash to finish it off.
Well, what Cash is choosing to do is currently is going to also be using Word Slash and straight trying to cut through the vines or through the flesh of the pumpkin as much as he can.
Absolutely. And Akana, are you doing what you've written right there?
Hell yes.
Alright, so first, if Nika can do me 2 rolls, one for Cash, one for Midnight, we'll take the highest. As one's a 14, so it's looking real good so far. 2 14s in a row. So yeah, Cash and Midnight, how does it look when you just fucking rip this thing apart with like your written words? What did you write in the air? Or what did you like write, Cash, as like Midnight was holding this down?
To effectively tear through this thing like a scalpel through flesh.
Beautiful. Now, Akana, I know you hate rolls, and you probably don't have your dice set up yet, and you're not in this thing. So, I'll let you make a roll, or you can just, in great detail, explain to me how this goes perfectly.
Okay. Take a running leap to the left. Launch myself in the air. Spin move. Death cannon to the middle hand. Ugly face dude. land, see the loose firecracker, holster the cannon, Zippo light the firecracker, another spin move, and throw it at the right side. And then 3-point landing.
Oh, superhero landing, absolutely. Spa. Alright. Can all 4 of you in the call roll me a 20-sider? Like, all 4 of you in the roll 20 right now.
Okay.
This is you reading the comic book.
Oh, us. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Why does? Okay.
Oh.
The mixed success in one of the 17s removes the failure, removes a catastrophe, the 1. But we got a 17, and I'm gonna boost it up to a 20 because I want it to be a 20. I was just making sure, like, more than 1 would have been a nightmare for you guys, for everybody.
Can I boost it?
Nearly lost it in the fire.
Can I boost that?
Oh no, it's fine. It's going to be solid. Like, no need to use cards or anything. I'm taking care of it.
Okay.
But what it is going to do is, like, we are destroying all of these pumpkins. They just start exploding, and the comic book panels that you guys are reading is very much like Archie style with the dot. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The dots all over. That's what your comic is. You're like flipping through it, and you see Akana do like that crazy 3-point landing as the comic like ends with a massive explosion behind her, and like Midnight, Adley, and like Cash like walking out of it, like cool guys don't look at explosions style.
Fantastic.
Adley's my favorite.
Yeah, Marisol would be like totally hyped over Akana's character.
Just like arguing in the basement whose character's better.
Yeah.
And then, just like that, you guys are all back at the for the players of this game, not the actual ones. You guys are back in the city, and all around you, you see pumpkins. And Peanut just like reaches like into his bike basket and pulls out a hammer and just starts going to town on every pumpkin in the city.
We
Like,
still have
all of them,
pumpkins
he's
we
just-
were given.
Yeah, you guys still have your perfect pumpkins. Like, Peanut, no, I don't want that. Like, you guys can tell which ones are bad. You guys' 5 perfect pumpkins are perfect pumpkins. Like, they are not tainted. There is nothing evil about them. Like, you guys got the only 5, right, for now, that are just pumpkins.
And all of the pumpkins
Love
here
just the
are
pumpkin.
bad.
But these are regular pumpkins. You don't have to.
I think some of the ones in town are like are fine. I think what happened was the farmhands came in and snuck bad ones into the town.
Yeah.
That is what's going on.
I'm gonna get Ember to light the jack-o'-lantern when it's carved and ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. But yeah. So that was. Oh, sorry. I never actually said what this game was actually called. Hell's Bells. For like bells on bikes and the clock ticking situation. And yeah, that's the 3rd game of our October season. And thank you guys all for playing. I thought it was great. I think I can do a real quick recap. Not that a lot of it is like necessary, but
I am of course helping Peanut smash the pumpkins.
oh yeah, destroy the pumpkins.
Oh yeah, no, we're destroying all the other pumpkins except our perfect ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So sorry. The 4 of you in chat: Adley, Akana, Midnight, Cash. You 4 also have like in your destruction of it around that explosion. When you guys walk out of it, you also see 4 eerily perfect pumpkins, and like everything tells you these are standard these match the 5 that the others have. So we will be doing something with these pumpkins coming up.
Okay.
It's like there's a treat. You guys RP'd, like Nika told me you guys RP'd fucking hardcore. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up with the chat. There's a lot going on in this game. We had to murder children.
Like
Oh my
arson.
God.
Arson.
There was a lot of arson.
And death.
Because
And
Teaching
Barson.
children how to siphon
And
gas out of a
committing
bus.
burning
arson.
down a farm is like
And
dream
remember,
come
kids.
true Halloween.
And remember, kids. P is for Parson.
Didn't even get to use that shotgun.
Nah,
It's a shame. It's a shame.
fine.
That kid's just gonna wake up with a shotgun in his hand and a backpack full of blood.
Oh,
Well,
It's gonna be
Dad's
very
still
confusing for him.
Probably,
No.
like, screaming about what happened.
I think no, the blood thing, that was the kid.
guard for life.
Putting it into the jar to begin with. That was.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he's not gonna be weirded out by the backpack full of blood. He's gonna be weirded out by the fact he's holding the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, that's my dad's. Can we give that back?
Yeah.
Oh, it's even worse. It's not even his shotgun.
No.
we never even
and
learned
somebody
Gemini's
else
kid's
had-
name.
No. Now was that?
No, we
so is
did,
that a
we
jar
did.
of that kid's blood or a jar of Gemini's blood?
I guess we'll have to go back to
Dun, dun,
Goosedale to find out, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, and next time in Goosedale, is not Gooseburg. I mispronounced it the first couple times.
The game's about to start.
'Cause like-
Where is our star hitter?
Just like, where the fuck is anybody? Like, that school is terrified. There was a stabbing. There was like a giant monster. Then a different monster showed up, and then
All
like
within
one of
what,
the
just
kids
span of
jumped out of
20
a
minutes?
bus with a cat.
One of the kids turned into a weird man.
There's still 9 people missing, and like the fucking some crazy blue man told everybody that the place was bad, and then a mob showed up to the pumpkin patch with like pitchforks, but it was all just on fire, and it was 4 kids looking at like from the shadows from a vista, just like, oh, look at that.
As the
Alright,
sun's
so
I
setting,
assume
today-
they'll find the bodies burned up in the basement.
They're gonna find them burned up and chopped up.
Dr.
Yeah,
Hands.
Somebody was cutting. Dr. Hands was taking hands.
So they'll be able to put 2 and 2
Dr.
together and be like, oh,
Dr.
this
Hands
is the missing people. There's enough
I don't know
here.
if they're gonna be able to put 2 and 2 together. None of them could figure out what was going on in the first place until you guys showed up. It's like, no,
Well, no, I mean-
Jonathan's just at work.
They'll find the bodies, enough bodies to be like, oh, this is as many as there are missing people, plus 1.
Yeah.
Plus what?
Did you have a whole arc
Alright.
planned for Dr. Hands?
I did. If you guys had actually gone to school, he was actually gonna be one of the teachers, but
Oh.
we didn't get there, and like it's fine. I liked how it went. I'm never mad when I don't get to see things. I'm never upset about that.
That makes
So
it more
yeah,
funny in my opinion.
Yeah, Dr. Hands was most certainly based on like a little bit Albert Einstein, a little bit fucking Doc from
Yeah. He
Back to the Future.
He did give Doc vibes for sure. Oh man.
But yeah, so you guys should look out for the farm because they're messing around. We know that people are eating people at the Hell Hotel. We know that the farm is using people to like grow fertilizer, and maybe not just people, but souls. Specifically in ghost situation because they're doing the ghost peppers.
It was seriously giving me body snatcher vibes. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Yeah, that was a shitty recap, but I think that was everything that happened in today's game. Sorry. Gemini, Vatna, Forge, and Clem all got turned into kids for a second. They were in somebody else's body due to like the pumpkin thing. You guys got teleported to Goosedale. You were in kids' bodies and slowly turning into those kids so that Dr. Hands could use your magic. That was what he was planning to do. If you had lost all of your memories, Dr. Hands would have had complete control over your magic for that boss fight that we decided not to do because we went to Vatna's dad's workshop and just built Molotovs. And a bat, and like Clem's character made a bat full of fucking weed whacker and nails. And that kid is just gonna keep that. Robin is just all these kids are just characters.
Yeah.
like in Goosedale for the record.
Yeah.
We will probably see them again.
I
Oh, I
hope
love
we
it.
do. They're great.
I
Yeah,
love Marisol. Not gonna lie, she's so badass.
Let me tell you, you know what? These kids did such a good job. I guarantee they're gonna get a trip to the boardwalk.
Ooh.
I got a name for the kid.
I don't
was
think I ever got to
having.
describe with Jesse.
I got a name for the kid that I was in.
Yeah, sure, hit me.
Hemiclin.
Chemiclin?
No, Hemiclin. Like
Hemiclin.
there. Put it in the chat. Hemiclin.
Nice. I like that you make names that I can't pronounce, but I do actually. But yeah, so and then like the crew in the chat, you guys all fucking like dealt with like the whole like zombified pumpkin patch mission stuff and like figured that out, solved that problem, then ended up getting in a fight with a giant pumpkin and hands yourselves. It's all connected. We're gonna try to do more of those things again, like a lot more. I just need a longer run up for them, but when we get on our new plan, our new schedule, I think we're gonna have some really solid games for the chat to take place in as well.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys are all looking forward to it, and I hope you guys all had a good time because I had a great time. This was a fun game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very fun.
Kids
Thank
on
you so much.
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted it to be the first game. I wanted it to be the first game of the month because it's so fucking easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You just
Yeah,
Loved it.
I did. I love this. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
and we got Clem's new art.
I love it so much. She looks so
Oh
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking about that, Clem VP.
Oh, looks so awesome.
So, yeah, I think we're gonna
that's-
call it that. We have the game Heart, the City Beneath is on Friday. Just real quick, so everybody can get psyched for that. I'll give you guys the the thing that I told the team that is playing Heart. The concept is the silver thimble has disappeared and taken the rest of its crew as well as all of your magic. The world functions differently now, and you must sacrifice spirits in order to use magic. Spirits are inside all items, and you must use them to survive. Like, imagine if the silver thimble just disappeared as soon as, like, the hymnal was robbed, is the thing.
Oh, okay.
As soon as that robbery took place, the entire city disappeared. All at once.
Okay.
And we're doing 10 years later. 10 years
Oh.
after that apocalyptic event, we're doing Pim, Howl, Forge, and Ento. What are they doing? Why are they still here? Like, and like, it just took the people that were in the city at the time. So, you know, that is the concept of that game. And then also on on Saturday, we're playing Don't Let Us Die in the Night of This Cold Winter. Basically the same concept, but in a different part. Hey, remember when Osiria froze that part of the spell and caused a winter in a place that normally doesn't have winter? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. They're gonna be sad. So get ready for sad games, everybody.
Oh,
And with that, I'm good, unless Nika has to say anything else to say.
I do not. I think that's a good point to end it. So thank you, everybody. Y'all were amazing. You did great. We're gonna heck off and see you on Friday. I think that's Friday. Yeah, see you Friday. Bye forever.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
goodbye forever.
Everybody say goodbye. Say
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
You're ready.